Good. It's time, dude.
I don't even know my Spanish numbers.
Bro, I don't know.
That's how fucking...
So, like...
I honestly don't know.
That's how much... what am I trying to say right here? I don't know my Spanish words either, and that's why I'm so, like, a disrespect to the fucking, like, Mexican culture, dude. Like, any driver, like, anyone who's Spanish comes up to me and, like, thinks I can speak Spanish, and I just never can, and they're like... You're a fucking disgrace, bro.
And they throw shade, too.
Oh, yeah. They're not afraid to tell you right up, dude. Like,
no, they're like... And I'm like, hey, man, take it up with my dad.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Take it up with my dad, too. Tell me when you find him, too. Dude.
Take it up with my fucking dad, dude. They're just like, you don't speak Spanish? I'm like, no. And then, like, the worst is when it's, like, family members.
That's like...
It's the worst.
It's like, bro, you've known me my whole life.
Like,
you know I don't speak Spanish.
No, like, dude, our family's so big that, like, sometimes you'll run into people that you haven't seen in like a long time.
Okay.
And they'll be like an elderly person. They're like trying to speak Spanish to you. And you're just like, I don't know. I was like, I don't speak Spanish, man. They're just like the look of just
disgrace, bro. Like,
utter fucking just disappointment. Dude. You're just like, hey, man, fucking, you see that guy over there? Talk to him about it. And they're like, why don't you speak Spanish? I'm just like, because, man, like, no one fucking...
Taught me how, bro.
I don't know, man.
My dad never even looked at me, dude. Like, let alone teach me Spanish, bro.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like,
ain't that the fucking truth, dude?
No, I mean, like, and he tried, kind of, like, once he realized it was embarrassing for him, but he tried for like 5 seconds, and I was just like, so, I mean, but yeah, so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, no, 8, 9.
I think so.
9 is like red or something.
I fucking don't know.
9 is like old.
I think it's... No, I don't know.
Nah, he gives a shit.
Yeah.
I know how to say,
I know how to say...
It's like 30.
I know how to say "Cómo estás" and "Muy bien," dude. That's it. Dog.
There's no ventanas in this room.
No.
Let me think. Fucking.
Oh shit.
Puro pinche podcasters a la verga. That's like all I know how to say. Like anything with like one word and like one like English word in it, and then you just say a la verga afterwards. It's something to do with your dick, but like it does also have something to do. That's the thing about Spanish is like. The words, they don't even have real words. Like, it's a fucking shitty ass
like,
language.
Oh, that English word kind of means this word, but it's, like, said differently.
Like, people shit on English all the time, and, like, I get the criticism, right? Like, I get it, the criticism. Like,
definitely.
It's real confusing. It's really complicated. But you have a little bit more freedom to speak. You could say the same sentence like literally thousands of different ways and everyone will understand what you're saying.
That's so crazy, dude.
And in other languages, like there's one way to say something.
Yeah.
And if you say it differently, people are just like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you're just like, hey man, like you know, like it sounds like you're talking like Yoda or some shit. But like it was weird because that's how like their language, like in Spanish, it's almost like you do talk like you say the one thing first. It's like
it's like flipped around.
Yeah, it's like a little Yoda-ish, but I mean, in English you can talk. You know, you can structure a sentence like in so many different ways, and like it just makes sense.
Yeah.
If you understand it, if you have your like faculties about you, whatever the fuck. That word's weird, but like you know what I mean. Like if you understand it to the fullest extent, like someone can say anything, and you can or if someone's describing something, like it's hard to describe something in another language.
Yeah, that's very true. I
know like Spanish speakers, and I'm like, hey, can you translate this word for me? And they're just like, they're like, nah. They're like, that doesn't like that's not even a real word. I'm like, what? I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, I'm like, how do I say this?
How do I say trill in Spanish?
No, I'm just kidding. How do I say Ross drip for less?
How do I say, yo, that hat drip is sick?
No, it's real, dude. It's real. Like their slang words are just other words. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like ours too, right? Mm-hmm. But like ours kind of makes sense to a certain extent.
To a certain extent.
Because like fuck is like a word, right? It's like you can use it in so many different ways. Or like our bad words. Like their bad words are like ox. And you're just like,
what?
Yeah, then you use it in like another context and you're like what the fuck are we talking about? It's like way, you know, like way.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's like
I ate that sandwich way.
No. It's like we're like ballet, like hey, say ballet. Like they just like say ballet for everything. You're just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, like I don't know.
Is it ballet or is it ball in, dude?
Not ball in.
I'm just
like,
ballet.
I don't know.
That was like the only word I heard.
Anytime I hear people speak, I've never heard a single Spanish conversation that doesn't at some point start talking about Home Depot. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'll be at work and there's people speaking Spanish and I'm sitting there like, and it's like Home Depot. And I'm like, oh, there you go. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
No, the only word that I was saying balling is like when I went to jail, that's all they screamed the entire time, dude. It would just be people locked up. Yeah, it would just be like, all right, lights out, everyone go to bed. It would just be like 40 minutes of guys like, balling. Yeah. It was like so bad. I was like, I was just like crying on my pillow, like shaking, like, balling. Yeah, like I am balling in here, boys. Like,
yeah, it's weird, man. It's a weird language.
It is, dude.
And English is like so hard. It's like stupid hard.
Well, because some words like mean multiple things, like you were saying. It's like
how you
so
say
confusing.
things.
Yeah,
you can say things. You can say something, and just the way you say it means something.
Yeah,
different.
for sure.
So like, it's just complicated. People are like, that's why like in. You know, people that try to learn English are like, what the fuck is wrong with this language, dude? What is wrong with this shit? It's stupid. It is kind of stupid, but it has the highest mobility and the highest, like, creativity and just in general. Like, if you hear other languages, you hear so many patterns.
Which language do you think has more slang? Would you almost argue English might have it? Because people just
we just make words.
That's what I'm saying.
We just make up words.
Yeah,
like we're just crazy, it's stupid. No, English is dumb as fuck. And don't get me wrong, but I still think it's a good language because like if you're in some languages you have a hard time describing things. Like literally you're like you hear the people go like
say?
Yeah, como se dice? Like it's not like they don't know what to say. It's that like fuck, I'm just chained up with using this language. Like there's not a good way to fucking there's not a lot of words to describe things. Like there's not as many. And it's not this fucking just endless sea of bullshit. You can fucking mix and match. You can say the same sentence like a million times in different variations and it'll always make sense. And good luck fucking you. I mean, I can almost learn Japanese just by like sitting around listening to people talk. It's so structured that the sentences always, every conversation sounds exactly the same. There's no variation from it.
That's so crazy.
Anatawa fucking, that's like you know, it's always like the same shit, dude. It's always the same shit. And I'm just like, no one's ever just like, oh hey, what's up, you fucking bitch. You know what I mean? Like that, like you cannot say that. Like they'd be like, what are you saying right now?
Hey, you guys. Yeah, just like No, I feel you, bro. It's like
it's crazy, man. It's fucking wild. I don't know why we were talking about Spanish or languages.
Yeah, dude.
We were supposed to be talking about like
condoms, dude. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah. But what's up with this birthday party you went to, dog?
Oh, last night.
Karaoke, huh?
Yeah, supposedly Vincent had like the second 2.0 Wednesday night Vincent's, but Oscar like told everyone we're going to this birthday party first, and then I didn't want to like swing by afterwards because like I mean I'm probably just like a fucking COVID like petri dish right now. It's just like I'm like coming here to like kill everyone
just to get me, dude.
Yeah, I mean I have a fever of like 103, but I feel fine. I feel fine. No, but it was like at some dude. You know where it was? I didn't even know there was a Coco Ichibanya in San Diego. I didn't know that, but apparently there is one. There's like in Claremont, right? If you're like going to like book off, you go like past it. It's almost by the old salt mines. And then there's like a Mana Korean barbecue, and there's a Coco Ichibanya in the corner. There was like a bar / karaoke place called Knockout Chicken.
Hmm.
The food was pretty good. The chicken was super good. The chicken was very, very, very good. It was fried chicken. It was super godlike.
Damn.
And it was like a private karaoke room, and they'd bring you food and drink, whatever. Like, and it cost $1 million apparently, because I saw the bill and it was done. I was like, "Fuck, bro, here's $80. I'm sorry, I don't know if that's gonna help." Like, it was like $900 plus.
Fuck. How many people were there?
That's a good question, man. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. At one point, probably all together, there was like 25 people.
Okay. I mean, it seems doable, right? If everyone gave at least $80, like.
Well, if everyone gave $80,
yeah, you might.
No,
that'd
be a lot of money. But I mean, we ordered a lot of food.
Okay.
I ordered like. And then everyone's just like, look at, and then I feel so awkward, man. Anytime I go do something like that, I'm just like, can I get a half order of sweet and spicy fried chicken? Can I get a Cajun fries and cheesy corn? What do you want, babe? And then like everyone's just like, eyes are like, they're like, this fat piece of shit. And then they like ordered like, you know, just a half thing of chicken. And they like don't do that. Eat like 2 pieces of it. And I'm sitting there just eating
double fisting wings.
Bro,
and shit.
I'm fucking just sloppy. I'm like, this shit's good, dude. I'm like, this shit's fucking good. Like, this is the chicken was fucking on point. The cheesy corn was like Z tier fucking dumpster fire. I know. I was like, I was expecting like Gen level fucking cheesy corn. It just wasn't. It was bullshit. I was so mad. I only ate half of it.
Corn is so good, dude. That's what pisses me off.
I know. They just fucked me on that one. And then, well, they had little diced onions in it.
Ew.
And then it was just like, I was like, dude, are you trying to fucking kill me right now? And it wasn't bad, but I was just like, I'm going to eat all the chicken I can.
Definitely.
And I'm going to eat these fries. Because the fries were good and they came with ranch. So I was using the ranch on the chicken.
Ooh,
and I was just getting, oh my God, bro. It was messy. My hands were fucking, and they were making me push the buttons on the karaoke machine. I was using like my knuckles,
yeah.
and the karaoke machine was like broken. It was supposed to like rate your singing thing, and it would always give you zeros. I was like, this is fucking hype, and
That's
like
so legit, dude.
And you're supposed to be able to like put a queue of songs up, and like it would only let you put one song at a time. I was like, bro, this, and then it would even tell you like put multiple songs in. I kept trying to do it and trying to figure it out. I was like, it's fucking
that's
Korean.
Bullshit, dude.
Fucking bullshit. Korean machine is a piece of shit. It wouldn't fucking work. But honestly, man, it was actually good food. That knockout chicken, dude. The chicken was fucking.
It sounds good, dude.
And there was the waiter came in, dude, and he was just such a fucking bitch. Like this guy, holy, I don't know who came in first, but like when we got there, like food was already kind of coming out, and we're like, damn, we haven't even ordered yet.
Damn, dog.
So then this guy comes in, and like I guess they ordered a drink that never came, and this other guy comes in. This guy, I don't want to say bad words because it probably applies to him. He was a fucking douchebag.
Yeah.
You know. And
the entitled waiter.
Dude, he was just a fucking dude. I was like, hey man, we're gonna order some food. And he's like, okay. And then someone's like, hey, we ordered this drink, it never came. He's like, what was it? They're like, oh, this whatever. And he's just like, who took your order? And they're like, I think it was you, dude. And he's like, he pulls his mask down, he's like
coughed.
It wasn't me, okay? Like I would have told you we don't have that right now. And I was just like, this guy's a fucking brr. And then I was like, can I get sweet, can I get sweet and spicy chicken, Cajun fries, and what's it called? What do you want, Oscar? Oscar got this garlic. Fuck, dude. Oh my God. This shit was like out of control. The garlic chicken that she ordered was super good. And then someone was, the last person to order was like, what's your most like popular thing? And he's like, the sweet and spicy chicken's the most popular. He's like, but I don't like it. He's like, it's too plain. And like just like looked at me all cockeyed. He's like, I like the soy boy. He's like, I like the spicy soy one. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I told Oscar, I said it super loud too so you could hear. I was like, I saw that one, but I don't eat soy shit because I'm not a fucking he was like trying to blow me up and like,
gosh damn it, dude.
Fuck, dude, I shouldn't talk shit to this fat piece of shit. He'll kill me and eat me. I was just like,
that's all he did to those wings. I don't want them anywhere.
Yeah, dude. I was just like, I'll fucking kill you, bitch. He was like, no. So, dude, it was funny though. Like, I was just like, soy, fucking get out of here, bitch.
Yeah.
I already got fucking man tits. I'm not trying to like fucking grow a pussy.
I'm not trying
either,
to fucking
dude.
lactate now. Dog.
Yeah, dog.
Like,
Come on, homie. Get the fuck out of here with that stupid soy shit. Get the fuck out of here. That's real, dude. It'll like turn you into a fucking woman, dude.
That's what I heard, dude. Soy boys, dude.
It's known to like boost estrogen production in males like fucking 300% more than like average or some shit. I'm totally making this up. I'm not making it up. I'm just making the number up.
Yeah.
It's something like astronomically high estrogen
I've heard of
levels in
stuff
male
like
for
that.
people who eat like a lot of edamame and like soy products, like soy milk and fucking all that shit. Like it'll.
I fuck with some edamame.
I like edamame too.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're eating edamame like every day and then you're drinking soy milk and getting spicy soy fried chicken and shit, like your fucking taint's gonna start like splitting.
You're just sitting while you pee, dude.
It's gonna be some like, futanari shit. It's gonna be like
the reverse frutanari, dude. It like sucks up and like turns into a fucking bad.
Yeah, no, man. Good times, dude. But that shit was fun, dude. Except no one was singing. It was really awkward because like me, Oscar, the two people that we know, and then her sister and her friend or their friend were the only people singing the whole place, and it got kind of awkward because I was like, bro, it's like, does anyone else want to sing? And like, we'd give the books around, and people would look, and don't get me wrong, dude, this had the most pathetic. I wouldn't
bad playlist.
No, honestly, if you're looking for a place to do karaoke and like eat, look for another place. This place would be a good place to eat.
Okay,
but their little binder was this big, and there was like 5 pages of like English like language songs in it, and I was like, fuck. So like all my go-to songs like John Denver's fucking Country Road wasn't there. Fucking what's another song I usually do? Well, no, they had some of the other ones. They had like House of the Rising Sun. They had there was another one, Hotel California. And it took me a while to get warmed up, bro, but once I get when I get warmed up, I'm fucking, you know what, dog? I'm pretty nice, dude. I'm a nice karaoke singer.
Billy Joel, for the longest time, I would fucking blow your guys' head off, dude. You'd freak out, dude.
Billy Joel for the longest time?
Oh, for the longest time. Okay. The fucking best song, bro. No, a good karaoke, dude, like, that's fun, dude. I like that.
You just gotta try.
No, for sure.
You have to try so fucking hard. And not like try to do something that you can't do.
You go to go-tos, bro.
You have to do like research. You have to like find songs that you feel like you can sing pretty good. And then you have to like try harder. And then you have to like look up versions of that song played live and see the weird crowd work that the people do. Because I'll do the like, one more time now, like everybody sing along. Like, dude, like I'll get the whole room into it. People are like clapping and shit. Like, it's so sick, bro. I was so fucking going off, man. And yeah, so like I would listen to like John Denver's like live Country Road performance to see how he would sing it different, because there's nothing more impressive than to like change the way the song's supposed to be sung. And like, or like I'll sing Wonderwall sometimes, but I'll sing it like as a way that Ryan Adams did a cover of it. I'll sing it like that, and people are just like, oh wow, this is like totally different. Like, where is this coming from? Like, is this guy just making this shit up on the spot? You know what I mean? It's like, no, bitch, I've practiced this for like 12 hours before. But you just like, you know, it's almost like you fucking shock people.
There you go.
Like, people were like, man, fuck, this is insane. This fat piece of shit comes in. And then at one point, someone was like, wow, man, like during the song, there's like a little like instrumental thing. They're like, wow, man, like you're a good singer. And I was like, fat people can sing, man. Like, fat people can sing. And like, people were like laughing. But then someone, I think the person whose birthday was like, but you can sing good too. And I was just like, oh, that's cute. You don't think I'm fucking fat? I was like, bitch, I'm like 500% above like BMI. Like, I'm like, fuck. I was like, with my height, I should weigh like 150 pounds, bro. I was like, I'm like double that. No, I'm not. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, yeah, me too, man. I was like, That's cute. You're cute. Yeah. No, I was like the guy from American Idol. Who's the fat guy who won American Idol like the first year that like fat black guy? What's his
Ruben, dude. I almost forgot for a second. I was like, Ruben Stutter, dog.
Don't forget,
yeah,
dude. Yeah, no. Ruben stuttered, and then I was like, this shit was funny, man. Then it was just, I sang Aerosmith's Dream On, and I was warmed up, I was loose, and I was doing like a great job. And I was like, should I go for it? You know, at the end when he does, you know, he's doing Dream On, and then he does that like crazy, like, I can't even do it. I think I like hurt myself. I was like, and I went full clip for it, bro. And the first crazy scream Dream On I did good. The second one I did good. And the last one is just this long screech. And I tried it, and I just was like, I died on the mic, dude. I was like, I was trying so hard, man. And people were like, damn, well, he tried. I was just like,
Then I can scoop you up on stage. Though.
Yeah, there was someone with like a fucking square shovel just like scraping me off the floor. I was like,
just melted on the ground.
It was fun though, dude. It was fucking. I had a good time, and then everybody hated me, dude. Because like Oscar was like all cute, and there was like a couple single guys there that were just like fucking. They were like just. I like looked over there, like the mic cord like wrapped around my neck. I was like, "What's wrong, dude?" Oscar's like falling on me. She's all cute and shit. I'm just like singing all fucking. They're like too embarrassed to sing, and it was just a fucking weird situation to be in, man.
Damn, dog.
They like didn't want to eat their chicken like all savage because like they thought they'd make them look like.
They thought they like had a chance, dude.
Yeah, and I was just like fucking like eating bones, like just like spitting them in the corner, and like fucking everyone was like, "Hey,
y'all
like,
done with that apple core?" They're like, "Shut the fuck up."
Oh, it was so. It was so bad, dude. There was a guy looked like fucking Marco with like a ponytail and like a beard. He was like all like kind of metalish, all pitch black, and he wouldn't sing. And like, I was singing songs I didn't even know the words to. Like
but
people,
you just gotta do it, bro.
I fucking there's like a pet peeve of mine. Whenever like you go to a karaoke place and the people start singing it and they realize like how fucking just
bad they sound or something.
Well.
Or embarrassed they feel or something.
There's just something, and they just quit halfway through.
Down.
Dude, I sang a fucking Spice Girl song. I was just going
that's
off.
The one.
No, I was just going off because like I'm like, dude,
Spice World, bro.
People would just like so put the mics down. I'd fucking grab it and just start fucking, you know,
get like, in there, dude.
Yeah, dude. I love that Spice Girl song. Fucking.
Which one was it?
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my. Is that talking about? Fucking her friends.
I think it might be, but
it's like if you want to fucking.
And then it goes something lasts forever.
Yeah,
friendship never ends.
It's like you're gonna have to fuck all of us. Like you better.
And you know what? We might not all be friends after this, but
like you're gonna double dip your fucking cock in and around our mouths and ass.
That's what we call Spice World. You're like, oh god,
bro. I was listening to that song and I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
If you want to be mine. Dude, no, that's the best fucking song, dude.
Ziggy zig. I was like, God, I was fucking lit, dude. I was going so fucking hard, dude. The thing.
Oh,
Kryptonite,
man.
like the songs were all fucked up.
You know what's a funny song? Kryptonite. You just reminded me. We were listening to.
Yo, is it hot in here, Tom?
It's fucking hot. I just cooked these 2 pieces of pizza for bacon, and I like burnt one, so it's just like burnt here and shit. Do you want me to turn the air on? I'll turn it on, dude.
And I ate it out of the trash. Megan like threw in the trash, and I just grabbed it and ate it. I'm like, dude, I'm a fucking bad person, bro.
Oh shit, no, you're a good person, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm a terrible fucking human being.
All my trash is smell like burnt pizza, bro. Thank you, dog.
The guy was like finally like gonna peep up and like try to like make fun of me like later on in the night, like. Because Oscar was like, we were like trying to pay the bill thing, and it was a fucking
just a BO.
It was like $1 million.
That's what I hate about going out with groups of people for.
And the guy, we'll just call him Marco at this point because he kind of looked like Marco, but Oscar was like tripping in her heels because she had like some little wedge. They were like a 1-inch wedge, and she was
just enough to.
The floor was like sticky. And she was like, oh, I'm going to eat shit. And the guy was like finally going to like open his mouth and like try and talk shit. He's like, you're going to eat shit tonight, huh? And then I heard him like saying something. And Oscar was like, yeah, like, yeah, babe. She's like, hey, babe, I'm gonna eat shit tonight. And I was like, ah, shit, this is turning me on. The guy was just like, fucking goddamn, this son of a bitch. Like, I'm just like,
I can't do anything.
I'm like getting him like action. Like, I'm not trying to talk shit. And like, he's like gonna get his ass laid tonight. I'm just kidding, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
you're like a threesome. Let's make it a game thing. He's like, oh, shit.
It's so funny, dude. And then she was like, and he's just like, you do you, man. You do you. And he like kind of like hit my shoulder, just walked away, like with the like, you know, it was fucking weird, bro. I was like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, man. Some people are just bitter like that, dude. Like,
He could have been cool. I don't know, but like,
that's the
he
thing.
just
It's
hated
like,
me.
just be cool.
I don't know, huh?
Just be cool.
Yeah,
That's all you need to do is
Just sing a
you don't
Spice
even
Girls song.
necessarily like have to sing a Spice Girl song, say a couple words to a couple people, you know, and engage with people. Don't be a fucking
And then like,
wallflower.
dude, but it got weird. Like halfway through, these two girls, like women, they were older, I don't know, 30, opened the door. And I'm like, yo, bitches, like, you got the wrong room. And then the birthday person's like, ah, and they're like, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, oh, no, like,
Look at this.
I was like, who knows people like
Look at
this? No, bro, they look like fucking, like,
women.
one of them was wearing a fucking blanket. Like, had like a knitted blanket on their back. Their hair looked like they spent like 8 hours just brushing and like silking it. And then like
Having like wind blowing in, like soft.
they had like fake tits and shit, and like they didn't look bad at like. And I was like, bitch, how much money did you guys spend on this shit? I was like, what's going on right now? I was like so mad. I was like, what are these fucking? And then they started singing. I was like, you know what?
They're all right, dude.
They're at least they're singing. Dude.
Yeah.
And then I was like, they got like respect from everybody because they were like, they came in, they like shrieked and awed at me eating chicken, and then they were like, you know what, this guy can sing. Like, I'm not gonna talk shit. And then they were like,
they just sang like Lady Gaga.
no. They sang cool
I'm just
songs
kidding.
tue. They actually sang cool songs. They sang like No Doubt, fucking.
That's a good one.
They sang No
No
Doubt.
Doubt was so good back in
They
the day.
sang a lot of shit, man. They were pretty good.
Okay.
I respect them. And then they left. They were like, let's get out of here before like this fat guy eats one of our legs or something. I was like, no, it was funny. It was a good night. It was a good night. And yeah, I didn't want to like potentially like go blow up in his house with like fucking COVID, like
And like chicken shit, dude.
Delta
like,
COVID, dude. Yeah, I had like fucking swine. I had like bird flu from the fucking chicken and like Ebola from like.
Well, that's cool that they all got together though. I think that's awesome.
It was fun.
Actually.
Those people are actually pretty cool. Like whose birthday it was, they like have grown on me because like we'd hang out with the other like since they're friends with them friends like, but then I actually kind of get along with the guy. He's like kind of weird, but I get along with them. And then the chick can cook like Korean food really good. She's not even Korean. She's fucking white, dude. She's white as fuck. She's like a ginger. And she'll cook shit.
You got the right teacher, bro. No matter-
It's fucking impressive. I was like trying to talk shit. I was like, this bitch gonna cook Korean food, like blah blah. It was fucking better than any Korean barbecue place I've ever been.
Damn, dog.
I was like, the sides.
That's so cool.
She cooks
though.
sides like
Those sides are real deal too.
you know those weird like red. It's like a bowl of red stuff. It almost looks like pasta, but it's cold and it's got like eggs in it. And shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. There's like kimchi and all kinds of shit, dude. It was so fucking good,
Dude,
I was like, god damn. And then like all the sides you'd get at a Korean barbecue place, like she just made them all herself, and they were better than like any fucking.
sides
I was
you
like, you know what? You're pretty fucking badass.
That's
like
sick though, dude.
to go in like that, you know, and just. Cause I guess she watches a lot of shows.
Well, yeah, and I'm sure if you find the right person, like my dad can make pretty good chicken adobo.
Oh,
He
nice.
I think he dated a Filipino girl for like
Yeah.
the first it was his first girlfriend too, dude.
What do you mean? Like when you were a kid?
No, when he was a kid. Like I think he was like from 18 years old to like 25 or 26, and then they broke up, but the family still stayed pretty close, and yeah, he picked up so many recipes from them.
That's fucking badass.
Yeah, it was
dude.
actually pretty sick, dude. Except he makes his shit pretty fucking. It'll take your breath away, bro. The amount of vinegar he puts in his shit, dude. Like I took a bite, bro, and I couldn't breathe. I was like, holy shit, dude. It was insane, dude.
Damn it.
But
I love Filipino food.
me
Dude.
too.
I love it.
That's my favorite food, man.
Yeah, Keith needs to have more babies.
Oh
man.
my gosh, that chicken with the red flakes on it. It's like a
fried chicken.
yeah. Oh my god, that's
just
my
like
favorite.
MSG, like all of it. You're like, fuck yeah, bro.
So good, though.
That's how you know
So
it's good. Dude. I love MSG. Dude.
That's why Panda Express is so good. Everyone like always is like, why is it so good? And it's like, dude, because it like warns you in the beginning with that like message of like MSG being in all the food.
No, it doesn't have MSG.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It has like cancerous stuff in it. If you go in there, right when you go in, look to the right, there'll be a little plaque and it'll tell you all the dangerous stuff that's in the food.
Yeah, but they have that at McDonald's and everything. There's a fucking Surgeon General's warning at McDonald's like, if you eat here, you will die. Like, you're already dead. I'm like, oh shit. No, straight up. I saw it one time.
Panda's just like chicken, dog.
Huh?
Panda's just like chicken.
I think Panda is like trying to be like no MSG.
Okay.
But like I like hole in the wall Chinese food places because it does have MSG, dude. MSG tastes fucking dank.
It's pretty good.
It's just like synthetic seaweed fucking extract.
Okay.
It's just like lab made fucking because the MSG is like or what
3D
it's like
printed.
trying to be is like really expensive to like. This is from my understanding. I could be completely wrong, but I probably am. But I'm just talking my ass. I'm talking my ass. From what I understand is that MSG is like. It's like a synthetic version of what it's trying to replicate, and it's just this like super salty taste that they like make from like seaweed. They like get seaweed and they do some process to make this like tasty like additive to your food, and it's really expensive. But like MSG is like a corn syrup type.
I got you.
You know, like let's get sugar. Well, sugar is kind of expensive because you gotta like. You know, it's an expensive commodity, but corn syrup is like the cheapest, shittiest shit on the planet. Let's just use that instead.
That's true.
So it's like that, but I think MSG, it does give you a headache if you eat it a lot and then you stop eating it. Mm-hmm. Like you actually get kind of like addicted to it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Like my brother would eat pho a lot. And I was like, bro, like, have you started getting headaches yet? He's like, what do you mean? I was like, shit, I was like, you haven't gotten addicted to the MSG yet? He was like, what? And I just like wrote off, and he was like, "What the fuck?" And then he would go. He like started. He started like googling it, and he's like, "Fuck, bro, it does have like it's like 90% MSG." I was like, "I know, dog." He's like, and then he's like, "I'm gonna start getting ramen instead." And then he'd be like, "My head hurts." Like, oh, he had to like detox off of it because like he would eat pho every day. Damn, he was like addicted.
It's something about it. It would give me a headache smelling it.
It's just so salty, but I think that's what it is. It's just like. They just like get a gallon.
It's just ramen though, essentially, right? Just a different
it's
flavors.
A different type
to
of
it.
Broth, yeah.
Because I don't know what it is. For some reason, I can't eat it. I don't like it.
I'd rather have ramen.
I'd rather have ramen.
Like miso, spicy miso ramen is so fuck. It's like, bro, I don't
drink the whole broth. I'll drink.
That's the thing, man. That's the thing is everyone likes pho, and I'm just like, this is. Kind of bullshit compared to ramen.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not as good. I mean, maybe I don't know what's up. Or no, I've been to places where they're like, this is the best ramen in LA. Like, this is the best pho in LA. It's like hole in the wall, like 2 a.m.
Yeah,
There's like old people like fucking selling
walking
chickens with their heads cut off in their
yeah.
fucking parking lot and shit. And like, remember, I don't know if you went to this tournament, like Sherry took us to it, and like, me and Cody, like someone else, were just like shooting the shit like outside, like, and then this old like fucking like Vietnamese guy like walked up to us and started hanging out with us, and me and Cody were just like, what the fuck? And he was just like all happy, and we're like, yeah, dude, fuck yeah, like let's just keep this going. We were like, I was like, we're gonna pull out some dice and start like shooting the corner over here or something. It was like badass though. It was shit was funny as fuck.
That's so hype, dude.
But no, like, and that place was good, right? It was better than
most places you
go
go
to.
to.
Fucking Arizona tournament.
Yeah.
No, we went to
There's a pho place in Arizona.
Well, exactly. That's the trick,
It's
right?
like the London Bridge. They like stole it or something like.
No, so we were dude. This you want to hear the whole story?
Let's hear it, dude.
All right, let's go back years.
Take it
Many
back.
years back. Me, Oscar drove to Arizona to hang out with Yuki, and at the time, I'm gonna dead name someone right now, but it was Jennifer at the time, right? And her boyfriend, well, I don't remember the name, and Andre, who's Yuki's husband. I think they're married. I don't know. I didn't go to the wedding. I don't remember, but maybe. But and then we took the mom, Trish. We took him down there, and then we were trying to find a place to eat. And me and Oscar drove 6 hours to Phoenix, and then Oscar's sister lived in Peoria, which is close to Phoenix. Like it's in Phoenix. It's like Phoenix is this like big area.
Definitely.
It'd be like San Marcos and Escondido. Okay. Like, so it's just right there. Peoria, right? And so we were hanging out with them, and then the other party was like, hey, we live like 45 minutes away from there. Like, come over and eat like where we're at. We'll drive like 15 minutes to this one place, and you guys drive like 30 minutes. And I'm like, okay. I was like, where is this? And I'm sitting there. No, and then they're like, yeah. They were being weird. They were like, yeah, we drove 15 minutes to get here. I was like, dude, we drove like 6 hours to fucking get here. Get the fuck out of here. Like, are we even comparing this shit? Like, get the fuck? But some people are weird, man. No, some people are like, oh, I can't drive at night. Like, fucking, I'm like, fucking Jesus Christ.
No, it's fucking real, dude. Some people are paralyzed by that shit. Dude.
I don't know. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? But the long story short is they're like, where are we going to eat there? And no one's even been there. It was somewhere in between the two places. No one's even been there. And they're like, there's a pho place. And I was like, yo, guys, do you really want to get pho in fucking Arizona? In between Phoenix and fucking Buckeyes butthole, where the fuck they were coming from. I was like, bro, you don't want to get pho from here. You don't want to get pho from here. And they're like, that sounds good though. Like, let's do it. And I was just like, fuck. And I'm like, all right, I'll order a fucking sandwich because I'm smart.
Fucking smart.
I got there. I looked at the pho menu. I just like threw it over my shoulder. Like, I was like, let's get,
put it in the paper shredder next to you.
No, I was like, get this shit out of here. And I ordered like some good, I think it was like a pork chop.
Fuck yeah.
Plate pork cutlet, like yeah, it was like some little pork cutlet plate, and it was good, and everyone else got pho, and they were just like, what is this shit? And I was like, I'm trying to tell you. I was like sucking on a bone. I was just like biting it, like chewing it. I was like, I tried to fucking tell you guys. I was like, you don't want that's no fun back in Arizona, dude. They're like, fuck, like, they were so mad. They were so mad, and I was just like giggling.
That would ruin my whole time, dude. A bad meal.
Yeah, a bad meal. What the fuck do you expect? And then, so fast forward a year or two, and we were going to Undefeated, which was a
wrestling
tournament. No. It was a tournament in Arizona, in Mesa, Arizona.
Oh shit!
Which is a fucking shithole, bro. It is a fucking. That place is. It is like the armpit of the like Western Hemisphere of the United States of America, bro. It is just fucking. Just homeless people shitting in the rocks just outside of a fucking Whataburger, like, and then going in like with their pants down to grab handfuls of like napkins paper, like, and just, dude, I was like, are you fucking serious?
Got any receipts? They're like,
you gonna use that receipt? You need that burger. I was like, what? Like, are you speaking English? Like,
that Arizona talk, dude. That heat stroke talk, dude. They're just fucking.
It was so bad, dude. It was so bad. And so we were there, and me and Oscar were there, and we got our own room, and everyone was there, and they're like, hey, I was like, hey, we're all gonna go out to get dinner, and I was like, where are you guys gonna go? They're like, there's some pho place, and I was like, I'll pass, man. And they're like, what? I was like, yeah, dude, like, I'll just get something else. And they're like, all right, fuck it. Like, Rico hates pho. Like, oh, Rico's gay. He hates pho. Everyone fucking hates me because I hate pho, but it's not as good as
I hate pho too, brother.
It's not as good as ramen. Ramen's just better. But, and then they come back, bro, and they're just making fun of that place so bad. They're like, they're just talking shit. And I was like, I tried to tell you guys, dude. I was like, I fucking tried to tell you, bro. Don't get pho in Arizona. No. You're getting something.
You're getting a form of it. It's not even really.
You're getting some salty water with some fucking top ramen noodles in it, and like just like roadkill carved like in thin slices and thrown in. Like you're fucking yourself over, bro.
I wouldn't eat that shit. I'll tell you that much right
now. No, like it's just Come on, man.
I'll barely eat it here, bro. In Arizona, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah, Arizona's a dangerous place to eat food, man. It can only be like
Barbecue
fast food
and, like,
shit
fast
that like
food,
you
dude.
can't fuck it up.
Yeah, that's real.
Even Mexican food sucks ass in Arizona.
Mexican food sucks a lot of places. I had someone tell me like Mexican food in LA is like really good. I'm like, kind of a lot of it's really shitty. Like,
It's better than the rest of the world.
Definitely.
It's better than most of the. But San Diego is.
It's okay. I had a friend that we lived in Mira Mesa. We ate Mexican food everywhere. It was the fucking best. He went up to LA, lived there for like 6 or 7 years, and every time he'd come down, we'd have to go get Mexican food.
Yeah.
Because he's like, that's just not the same in LA, dude.
It's not.
And I'm like, fuck, bro.
You're just that much farther away from like the real thing.
Yeah, seriously. He'd always get Mexican food and then killer pizza from ours. Because he's like, that shit's gone by.
KPFM,
dude, it's so
if
good.
you go, when football season's there, I don't even like football, but I'll go
right, dude.
and get like 50-cent wings and just order a fucking, just a shit ton of wings, bro.
That's so sick, dude.
And just eat like a just fat fucking piece of shit, dude. Just eat it all.
Like the fucking guy in Lord of the Rings that's eating that bone where he's like making Mary like sing him that song and like blood's like coming out of his mouth and shit. You remember that part? That's the best part, dude. He's like all drunk and shit. Like just
fuck yeah, man. Yeah, so I mean, you know, don't go to Arizona to get pho or anything. Even it's hard to find a good sushi place.
Oh, dude,
in Arizona, you have to like vet it. You have to like go there and like walk around the back and like do like just like judge their fish cuts. We're like what came in this morning? What's fresh? They're like, we got some what's it called? I was like, you got any toro? There's like, we got this. I like throw it against the wall. I get that shit in my face. You fucking idiots. I'm like, oh shit. No man, you can't. You don't want to just have to order California rolls because like the real fish there is just like
fucking
unedible,
awful,
bro. Dude. It's like I didn't know they made green fish and fucking what's it?
It's a green trout, bro. You're like, what?
It's like, yeah, like we don't make any rolls without cream cheese in it. I'm like, yeah, because all your shit's like rotten and you're trying to like mask the fucking.
Is that meat or just a thing of cream cheese? They're like,
yeah,
decide for yourself, dude.
Yeah, but I found a good sushi place in Arizona, but it's not. You have to like legit like search them out.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, you gotta like Yelp. You have to. I'm like, that pizza's like
okay, indigestion, dog. Fucking acid, dude. Well, while we're on the subject, dog. I mean,
let's go through these bits.
This is the. I'm gonna do a little segment called the Acid Activist Weekly Struggle. Well, let's start it off with. So there's this chemical called Good Belly. It's a fruit drink usually. They make different flavors, but
is it like
it's got probiotics in it? So
you know what it's like? It's like a Yakult.
Yeah.
You know what Yakult is?
Is it like that yogurt or something?
It's like a weird little drink.
I was gonna get those.
Those were pretty good.
I probably need. We got some different form of it now. It's kind of those, but it's like an organic.
It tastes like a fruit yogurt.
Yeah.
But it's really like watery.
Exactly.
And it's supposed to have just like live.
I had to switch it up, dude, because I was getting Good Belly, and it was a pomegranate blueberry mix.
Just fucking you up,
dude. I would take a shot of it in the morning. I'd go to work, and by the time I got in, dude, I'd be fucking dying from the acid. And I'd be like, this is fucked up, bro. This is something that's supposed to help me and like better my stomach, and it's like fucking destroying
So
me,
if you weren't doing that, do you think you'd be having like?
I think either way I'd have the acid, but like that should have been helping me. But the pomegranate was just
so normal. So on a normal day, if you just do you eat breakfast before you go to work?
Not all the time. I have been this week. But we switched up our diet, like I said last week.
Is that what? Is it? You think it's from what you ate before, like the night before?
Yeah, a lot of it, and then, you know,
it's not always your breakfast.
It's not always breakfast. It could be a lingering thing from the night before. It could be eating pizza and the next day waking up and just feeling it, you know. So this Good Belly is supposed to hook me up, brother, and it didn't hook me up, dog. So
just wasting money, dude.
Yeah, dude. Fucking just buying Bad Belly, bro. I was just getting fucked up, dude. And then another struggle. This isn't a weekly struggle, but this is a struggle that I've been seeing for far too long and haven't spoken up about it. But now's my time to shine, dude.
It's your platform.
Fuck McDonald's. They've been against our fucking kind for way too long, dude. the sausage egg McMuffin, dude. The fucking go-to, right? 2 for $4 most places, dude. You're like, dude, that's a good deal, dude. I'm fucking starving, you know? So you go in and, unfortunately for me, I have to say, hey, can I have the egg McMuffins? Because sausage fucks me up, dude. You know, so like, yeah, sure. Ring you up. 2 for $4 turns into 2 for fucking $10, dude. You're like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
For real, though.
You know?
McDonald's breakfast is expensive and
It's
not
incredible.
Yeah.
And the only thing that's cheap is the one that's gonna kill me, dude. It's like, I can't even win, bro.
They're loading the dice, bro.
They don't care about, you know, our struggle to them doesn't even exist, dude. They don't even care, bro. They're just giving out orange juices and fucking sausage egg McMuffins, dude. It's like, what do you do, Rico?
Orange juice. You want coffee or orange juice? Just like,
there's no water. Like, what the fuck's going on here, dude? Like,
what would be a drink that wouldn't blow you up?
Yeah, like a fucking tea.
I don't have too bad of like pain. I just have weird like if I'm laying flat, dude. Even first thing in the morning, like I don't even have to eat anything or drink anything. If I just lay flat on my stomach, it'll just start making shit like, and I'll be sitting there like just breathing, and I'm just like here like gas is just like it just sounds so gross. I'm like,
I feel you.
Damn it!
Yeah, it's a lot of food and drink. For me, it's mostly the way you cook food. So fried usually fucks me up.
It's like tomato sauce though, right?
Tomato sauce destroys me. Fucking love it too, dude. It's so bad. I'll eat a chicken parmesan sandwich like all day, dude. Like,
yeah, that shit's fucking good. Like lasagna and shit like that.
Dude, that's all my favorite food, bro.
See, I can eat it. I can get away with it.
I can eat it, but then like hours later, I'm just crawling on the ground, like reaching for the Dums, like fuck, dude. It's like so bad.
So it's like a pain.
It's a pain. It's a burn. It's fucking.
I've had it a couple times. I felt more like it's like just like feels like you're having like a weird chest.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I've only had it a few times in my whole life, and it was often eating like
that's a very extreme case when you start feeling the pain, kind of like it's like almost like a piercing thing.
Yeah,
that's an extreme case, but for the most part, it's just a burn in the esophagus. So it's just like it comes up and goes down.
Sometimes I'll be sleeping if I eat like. On the rare occasion, I'll eat Korean barbecue, right? And I eat like to
fucking.
I'm trying to die.
Yeah, eat to death. Dude.
Yeah, like I'm like maybe this bite will be the one that fucking kills me. Like please God. And I'll know.
Yes, okay.
So I'll go home and I'll be sleeping. I'm all peacefully sleeping. I always sleep on my left side because supposedly that's supposed to like help with like all the.
Thank you for letting me know, bro.
Yeah, you're supposed to sleep on your left side. If you sleep on your right side or flat on your back, like. Everything will just like fucking
fly up.
The acid will just get you. But if you sleep on your left side, it's supposed to help. And I'll be sleeping and I just wake up with this like, just this shit just going through my fucking. You know, like if you do like a saline rinse, and it goes like through your nose and it goes down your throat and it's like all salty water. It's like that, but it's going the opposite direction and it's like fucking bile.
Yeah.
And it'll get up into my nose and I'll start coughing and it'll get stuck like in the back of my throat and I'll be like and I'll start coughing and then it just starts burning and it's just a tiny little bit of stuff and it just hurts so far. I'll be sitting there and like, oh dude, it's the most, oh my God. The first time it ever happened to me, I was fucked, bro.
Yeah, dude.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning and I couldn't sleep afterwards. I had work in like fucking a couple hours. I was like, fuck. And I'm like, babe, I'm not doing good. No, I think the very first time it ever happened to me was maybe before I even knew Oscar. It happened once. And I thought that it was just like
a fluke thing.
I thought it was like some like religious experience, dude. I was like, I'm making bad choices. Like God's like trying to fucking punish me or some shit. Like, oh, bro, it was so bad.
That's what it almost feels like.
No,
right?
I woke up and I was like, why? I was like, why me? I was like, fuck you. And I was like, prove it. I was like,
is that all you got?
I was getting milk. Dude, I ran to the fridge. I was coughing. I was like spitting up like. I was like, it burns. I went to the fridge, I got milk and just like poured it off my bro. Like just poured it like down my nose and was like trying to choke on it to like get back in my throat. Like it wouldn't get it. Because milk kind of like
It coats.
It like
coats,
neutralizes
dude.
acids.
Well, it'll literally coat your whole esophagus, bro.
Yeah.
And it just, I'm telling you, milk is a good defense,
helps,
bro.
Because like when I was a kid, I'm pretty sure I had an ulcer, and I get these fucking random stomach aches, and bro, it wouldn't feel normal. It would be like insane. Like it almost be like out of nowhere you start feeling it, and I'd get all nervous. I'm like, it's back. I'm like, it's back, and then it just feels like a knife, just pressing up against you, and then it goes deeper and deeper, and I'm like, and then it starts twisting, and I'm like, I'm like, it hurts so bad. And I remember one time I was a fucking little kid, and I was like freaking out, and I was telling my parents, I was like, I'm fucking dying. And like back then, like you don't take your kid to the hospital.
No.
Like my appendix could have blown up, and they would have watched me just die on that. They would have been like,
just lay down, dude.
They'd be like, walk it off. Like they're like, figure it out.
Just eat some more wings, dude. You're just like
they're like rubbing eggs on my head and shit. I'm like, it's not gonna
putting onions in your socks. You're like, I don't even know.
It's like you fucking stupid Mexican motherfuckers. Like, take me to the goddamn doctor. Goddamn, I'm dying. So I never got it diagnosed, but my dad started just like, here, drink Sprite. And I drink Sprite, and I start like burping up like blood. He's like, oh shit, like, here, drink this, drink that. Like, you know, they're just trying to do some stupid fucking fix without actually addressing it. And then finally they got milk, and I drank some milk, and it was insane. Because within
just changed everything.
I drank the milk like a glass, and in fucking 30 seconds it was gone. And I was like, what the fuck? And so I knew that. And one time at fucking school, bro, I was actually in high school. So it was like, I must have been a freshman, and I got one of those stomach aches, and I was all nervous because like lunch wasn't for like
another hour.
2 hours, bro.
Fuck.
It happened first thing in the morning, and I'm in the nurse's office, and I'm freaking out because I'm just sitting there like, they're like, what's going on? I was like, my fucking stomach, dude. I'm like, I'm dying. I'm fucking dying. They're like, what the fuck? The nurse was freaking out. Just like, because the pain is so real.
Oh, dude, it's intense.
And I'm just like, just writhing behind this curtain in the fucking principal's office. And then not the principal's, the nurse's office. And the nurse is like, Jesus Christ, this fucking fat piece of shit's gonna die on me. I was like, ah. And then I was like, I need fucking milk. And she's like, I don't know. You're gonna have to like write it out till lunch. I was like, so I'm sitting there just dying.
A nurse couldn't go in and just be like, hey, I need a carton of milk.
No, so then I'm like, fuck this. I was like, God damn it. I was like, when do the like cafeteria ladies show up? She's like, they might be there. I was like, I'm walking to the fucking... I walk in the cafeteria. I'm like banging on the fucking door. These like fucking cafeteria ladies like open it. They're just like, oh no, like we got... I'm not even gonna fucking do it. I was like, do you...
I love how these stories always morph into something else.
No, I was... Because there's a joke you can make. Yeah. But I'm just like, I was like, I need milk. They're like, oh shit, are you okay? I was like, give me fucking milk. They like made me pay for it still. Yeah. I was like, I like threw them a $5 bill. I took like 3 cartons of milk, and I was just drinking them on the way back. And I got back, and I was like, I feel better already. But that was such a long time that it actually still hurt. But the like, it just felt like the knife like came back to neutral and like pulled out, but I still had like
a fucking residual
just
pain.
A vagina like in my stomach.
God,
I was just like, I was like, I feel better though. She's just like, dude, I think you have like a fucking ulcer or something. I was like, I probably do, but apparently like
milk helps.
I got the fucking. I was like, you know what, dude? Like no one wants to take me to the doctor, so I'm just gonna die one day in my sleep.
Just gonna keep drinking milk, and then we'll see what happens, dude.
And yeah, so that's something I've dealt with,
dude.
And that weird sleeping vomit shit is another thing that recently I haven't had the weird ulcer thing. Like I just don't really have it anymore. But
that's good though.
But the weird, I think it's like, I don't know if it's GERDs or something.
GERD. It could be. Everyone's saying that that's probably what I have too. It's just your stomach lining gets so fucked up. There's nothing protecting from the acid anymore.
Yeah. So
you're just constantly getting attacked by it.
Dude, what does that say about humans and like what their diets are supposed to be?
Yeah.
Like, if you think about, like...
It's fucking real, dude.
For thousands of years, like, hunter-gatherers, like, they wouldn't even eat.
Yeah,
like,
they couldn't...
But, like, once
they didn't live off of Hot Pockets like we do, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's like... Death by Hot Pocket, bro. Like,
yeah, we probably have more access to just
garbage,
just
dude.
straight acid food that just ruins your fucking stomach. Like
a pizza Hot Pocket, dude, that'll fucking destroy me now, bro. Like,
and like and they wouldn't even eat, but like once every couple of days, probably. I think fasting was like way more just.
That's what I'm trying to get into now. Just little snacks.
It's easy.
Little nuts and shit. And
no,
just try
like you can go once. It's weird, dude. The body's fucking weird. You can go. If you get used to it, you can go like 24 hours easily without even feeling.
This guy was telling me 16 hours. He was like,
that's nothing. 16 is it's fucking.
He's like, you eat breakfast at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was like, I don't know about that shit.
No, I was doing it for a while and I felt fine. It's just
my diet this week has been helping me because I'm not getting it at night anymore. But it's the fucking Good Belly, bro. As soon as I would drink that in the morning, it would take like 15, 20 minutes on the car ride to work, and I'd start to feel it's the pomegranate. It just would burn it. And sometimes, like, that's the fucked up part.
So you're actually blaming the Good Belly itself.
Well, it's fruit. A lot of fruits in general, they have a lot of acid in them.
See, that's weird because I can just eat
a naked juice,
blood orange and fucking orange.
See, that's the thing.
It doesn't fuck me up.
I can eat mandarins. There's certain one, a strawberry though, for some reason. I drink.
Oh yeah, strawberries are kind of fucking.
Fuck, bro.
Fuck
I drink a fucking naked juice, a strawberry banana. Bro, I was fucking in the bathroom like dying, and I was like, I can't even drink a fucking strawberry drink anymore. Like,
man, you're fucked up.
Yeah,
dude.
it's pretty bad, dude.
You need to get on like some. Didn't they just discontinue some kind of like dessert? There was some kind of medicine. I don't
like that shit for Zantac or
Zantac.
Kay got it for me. She's like, but the crazy thing is, it only works 11 days, and then it's gone, and then you have to wait 2 weeks, and then you can do it again. And I'm like, I just don't.
I think it was like making people like it was.
It was fucking them up. I think.
It was fucking people up. I don't think you can get it anymore.
I think I just need to regulate what I'm eating. Apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar probably helps.
Dude, okay, so I'm gonna tell this story.
You always see those ads on the internet where it's like pouring it like on your dick or something.
Like,
it's like you know what I'm talking about?
And shit.
It's like apple cider vinegar helps for everything. It's just like some guy drinking it, like
it's like a gunshot.
And then it just shows this like
pouring it in
this
there.
like animated like dick. It's like all like small, and then he just pours apple cider vinegar. It's like it's like what is this shit? Like what the fuck is going on?
All I know is my dad was, he's been telling me for a while, apple cider vinegar, apple cider. I'm like, okay. We go to Mexican food one day at work, and I get this habanero hot sauce.
Okay, yeah.
And it was pretty fucking hot.
Yeah.
But it was good. And I was like, okay, that was a good ass fucking
meal.
Was
it Sayulita's habanero hot
sauce?
No, that shit's pretty good.
Latino market right by Swami's.
Okay.
Fucking cheap tacos too, dude. Really cheap. But I go home that night, and me and Jesse are playing WoW. And I'm in like a voice chat with him.
Jesse,
like,
who?
He's someone I work with. He plays Burning Crusade. You'll see him tonight if we play or something.
Sorry, I don't want to like.
No.
I don't want to go too far off topic, but do you remember Jesse, the fucking Chun-Li player that would hang out with Paul?
Yeah. And he was the coolest guy, bro.
He was the nicest guy.
He was the coolest guy.
And he worked in like Hollywood. Mm-hmm. And he drove a motorcycle with like a leather fucking jacket.
And like barbecue at
He was all handsome and shit.
Yeah, dude.
He looked like one of the fucking
I was thinking about him the other
brothers.
Day.
He was like all
dude.
fucking handsome and shit. I was like, God damn, dude. Like you're a fucking badass. And his chun was pretty good, dude.
Fucking godlike, dude. We need to hit up Paul and see like, where's Jesse at? We need to like have a reunion, dude.
I know. Jesse's the man, dude.
That'd be sick, dude. But I ate this fucking hot sauce. I'm playing WoW with my friend Jesse. We're like laughing, having a good time, and out of nowhere, I just get this panic feeling in my body. It's like exactly what you said. It's like a pain that starts happening, and you're like, I've never felt this before. And then it starts to intensify.
You probably got to also
dude, probably, bro. And I was sitting there, and I was like, oh fuck, Jesse. He's like, what's wrong, dude? And I was like, honestly, dude, I think I'm gonna have to go. He's like, why? I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen next. Like, I was like, I just don't know. Like, it's here, but it could go back. It could go up. Like, I don't know what's happening. So I ran downstairs, and I'm telling my dad, I'm like, I think I'm dying, dude. Like, I was like, I don't know what's happening right now. He's like, get the apple cider vinegar, dude. I fucking took a shot of that shit. Gone instantly.
What?
And I was like, oh, I think I'm good. Like, I was like, what the fuck was that, dude? It was so scary. It was so intense, dude. You know, it was like, yeah, and that's when I knew. I was like, yeah, I gotta be careful now when I eat shit. Like, it's not as forgiving as it used to be, man. Like,
yeah, so that ulcer feeling, like I said, I don't know if it's an ulcer because my parents would never take me to the fucking I even got pneumonia one time, and I could have died, bro. Like, I was fucking... Dude, people die from that shit.
Fuck yeah.
And I didn't have, like, walking pneumonia. No, dude. Like, I was fucking dying. I was like, ugh, I couldn't breathe. I was like, it was like COVID, but it was like back in, I don't know, I was like 18. I made out with a stripper.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
and,
pneumonia, dog.
And she was coughing. And I don't even know if that's how you get pneumonia. But I wasn't gonna like pass up on that like once in a like lifetime opportunity. I was like, bro, like you always catch them and you make it rain like on a day where they're all down and out, and like you just make their day. Cause like no one's ever made it rain for me before, whatever. You know what I mean? You're just like, yeah, baby, like blah blah. And then for whatever reason, man, like it was wild out, and I was like, okay. And then she was like, she was kissing me, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, all right. And then we just started going in fucking hard body. And this was in the fucking bullshit. Like, not the VIP room. This was like in the bull. And people were like looking at us. And some guy like tried to like touch the girl's ass. And she like sucked him. It was so funny, bro.
That's so cool.
And then they're like, what the fuck? Look at those guys. And they're like, he's like, that fat guy can sing probably. Like, leave him alone. Like, you can't sing, pussy. He was like, oh shit, you're right. Like, and then, yeah, no, but, shit was wild. And then I started getting sick. I think she may have just gotten me sick. And then somehow I got pneumonia from being sick. I don't know how it works. Like I said, I don't know how it works. But it was dangerous, bro, and it was scary, and my parents fucking just left me home alone like for days, bro. Like, and I hadn't eaten in like I don't know how long it had been, and I was so hungry, dude. It was fucked, and I'm sitting there. They left me on the couch, and I sat there for like a whole day. And I'm just sweating and fucking dying. And I didn't have the channel changer, and it was on CNN. And this was in like 2007. And like it was whenever, it was the same shit that's on the news right now. It was like fucking it was Lebanon was shooting rockets into fucking Israel, and fucking Hamas or fucking Hezbollah or some shit was like just shooting rockets in Israel. It's the exact same storyline. And I couldn't change the channel. And I was like I like knew everything about it by the time I was like, I knew the president's fucking names. Like, it was fucking crazy. Because I sat there and watched it for days. And I couldn't change the channel. I couldn't move. I was just dying. And then at one point, I was like, I have to eat something. And no one was coming home. I didn't have any water. It was fucking sketch. And I fucking roll off the bed. I roll off the couch. And I start crawling. It takes me like 40 minutes to crawl into the kitchen. And the only thing, I'm like on the bottom shelf of the cabinets. And the only thing that I can get is on the bottom shelf was a can of cream and mushrooms. And I like whipped off like a thing of knives from like the top and grabbed a knife and I knifed it open and I fucking ate the cream and mushrooms. I mean, this shit. My parents like deserve to be in some kind of like prison for this shit, bro. Like, granted, I was kind of old enough to like take yourself kind of. They didn't even care, dude. I like crawled back. It took me like 3 hours to like make it back onto the bed, and like they came home. They're like, "You're gonna clean this fucking mess up you made in the kitchen." I was just like fucking shaking, like dying. They're like, "Quit being so dramatic, you fucking faggot." I'm like, "Why's there cream of soup everywhere, dude?" It was so bad, dude. And then the best
that's a cream of mushroom.
I was so dehydrated. And finally, my mom's like, I know a guy who works at this place. Like, they're going to take your blood and see what's wrong with you. I was like, all right. And I finally started feeling better. Like, enough to where I could, like, be okay.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And they took me to, like, the Bluebill place. It was right on, like, 2nd Avenue on the right-hand side by the library. Mm-hmm. And they go to check my blood. And I have, like, no veins. Like, I'm a fucking weird-ass motherfucker, dude. Like, I don't have like visible. I have like a maybe like a thicker layer of skin, That's what they always tell me.
Okay.
They're like, you just have a different skin type. It's thicker. And I'm like, okay, whatever the fuck that
That's
is.
just a pain in the ass to find.
So like veins just aren't. And then I was dehydrated. So then they were even like
lesser than they.
I don't know. Maybe they're easier to get for dehydrated, or maybe they're harder. But they were just like, fuck, dude. And this guy was just trying over and over, and he was just stabbing me with the needle, and just like prodding around, and then being like, fuck. I can hear him like under his breath going like, fuck. I'm like, bro, what are you saying? I was like, what was that? He's like, nothing, dude. And I'm like, bro, you got like, I was like, 5 more goes. I was like, dude, you can't just keep fucking doing this shit. Remember, there's like blood all over my arm. I was like, he's like, dude, he's like, you're just like really dehydrated. He's like, it's hard. I was like, he's like, your skin's like fucking retarded too. I was like, whatever, man, fucking figure it out. And finally, they tried the top of my hand, and they got it. And I was just like, thank God.
That hurt even.
No, dude. I was just glad it was over.
Yeah.
I think I got stabbed like 7 times with that needle. And then they would stick it in and go like,
oh, and they'd be fucking trying
like,
to
they were like,
for the vein and shit.
Yeah, it's like, where is it? And the blood would never come out except for like where they stabbed it. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Dude,
like,
it's just like, that's your profession, bro.
and he came back. They're like, yeah, man, you had pneumonia for sure. I was just like, well, cool. I don't know.
Well, sick. It's over now.
It was worth it. Yeah, I survived. Fuck it.
Fuck, man.
I survived. I wouldn't take it back here. That chick was pretty hot, dude.
Dude, fuck yeah, bro.
It was pretty sick. Just meshy warriors, dude. I was like, those are the good old cheetah days, dude. Before
I fell in love with a stripper, dog. That's a real song.
Yeah, that song was like popping at that time.
No, that was the fucking real shit, dude. I remember the first time we went to a strip club, I fell in love with a fucking stripper, dude.
I had the worst experience the first time
I had the best, dude.
Good for you.
A tatted fucking brunette, fucking just hot as fuck, dude. She like, I waited all night to like ask her for a lap dance.
That's what I did too.
And she was like,
I fucked up with that.
She's like, come here, sweetie. She took my $20 and took me to the $100 room, and just it was incredible. And I was like, I like swore that I'd be back every Saturday for the rest of my life. Like I was like, I'm gonna be here, like, and she's gonna like fall in love with me. That's just what's gonna happen, dude. But I fucking wised up and never went back, dude. No, we went back, but she was probably gone by then. But you really think about it, and it's like the turnover rate in a club.
They
like
shuffle
that,
in, yeah. And then if they stick around for a long time, that's where you're like.
I just remember like, yeah, I was in love, dude. I remember that, dude. And I just remember hearing that song and being like, amen. Like,
yeah, we
amen,
fucked up.
dude.
We went like at 10 o'clock. I don't know what time they closed, but it wasn't very long after that. And it was me, Jordan fucking Vortex, bro.
Yo.
And I swear it was like Patrick Young.
Probably.
And I don't even know who else. It was a bunch of like, we just turned 18. We are all just turned 18 like that fucking week or some shit. And I was like, let's go. And you know, those guys were fucking weird, dude. Like, I bought that computer off Patrick and I found pictures of like, oh my God.
What? Is it like a picture of like him with his dick tucked between his legs or something? Or
dude, it was worse than that shit, dude. I'm not even gonna fucking talk about that. I really won't. I won't do it. But I was just like, man, you guys are pretty fucking hardcore, man.
I remember what you found now.
Okay,
I fucking remember. Oh my God.
It
dude.
wasn't.
No, it was.
Gay
It
per
was.
se.
No,
But it was. It wasn't clean beats. You know
yeah,
what I'm
it
saying?
wasn't a clean beat at all.
It wasn't a
dude.
clean beat. It was a fucking.
Oh my God.
But
dude.
no, man, good times. He had some cool music on there too, though. Real talk. And the best, he thought he wiped it all, and I thought he wiped it all too. And then
you dug a little deeper. You're like,
no, I don't even know where I found it. I was like, what is this shit? It was just like faces. And I'm like, what? I was like, okay, what are we doing here, guys? What the fuck? But yeah.
Oh my God.
That shit was.
Shout outs to PCs, dude.
Shout outs to
Shout out. Yeah. You can't hide anything on
it
the
was a
PC
Sony
anymore,
Veras. They were like a AV. How was it? Those like white Sony PC towers from back in the day. It had like the weird V, like VA.
I remember
VO.
those.
It was a Sony VIO fucking tower, bro. And it was cool. I bought it because it had like a S video out on the video card. And I was like trying to run some stupid MAME shit on it. This was a long time ago. But yeah, I bought it for like a MAME machine and it just ended up being like a meme machine instead. It was just like, Good time. Blow-ups. No, what was I talking about? So we went to the shit. So the first, dude, this is a fucked up story. Dude, I was so pissed. I've never been so fucking mad, dude. All the chicks were like, it was late, so like the girls were like kind of busted, and there was one like kind of milfy. She was older, not like old, but like
you could tell she lived a life.
She was in there. She was probably the hottest chick there left.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Like the hottest chick. Because honestly, a lot of them were kind of busted.
Yeah.
That was the like you ready baby era.
Yeah.
Where they like had onesie singlets with like diapers in the back. And they're like
C tiers come in just to like see if they could like make it to AG. Like,
right. It was a risky time for sure for cheetahs back. That was, yeah. They would do anything. They'd be like, you can have a whole fried chicken if you come at lunchtime for free. Like they were doing anything.
You can even eat it while she gives you a lap dance. We don't give a fuck. Yeah, like,
there was a pool table. It was fucking actually pretty high. But so I wait till the end of the day because I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I just got like this $20 bill. I'm like, yeah, like fucking no money. I was like a fucking.
That's the way it was.
Just
though,
a
bro.
Total douchebag. I should have spent that money on paint. I fucked up, but. Oh no, bro, it was bad. We go back there and this bitch fucking
scammed you or what?
Oh my god. No, I mean, I was just like, I didn't realize
that it was by song.
I didn't realize a lot of things. I guess I knew it was by song. I knew it was like, I knew the rundown technically, but Jesus Christ, dude, like the waiting till the last second thing, this bitch's fucking ass like smelled, bro.
Oh, I believe it.
It was fucking like corny, dude. I was like, what are you? And then it was fucking gross, dude. It's probably smelled like what your ass would smell like. I mean, straight up. So she's sitting there, she's like doing the lap dance thing, and then she like picks her ass up like my chest and like puts it in my face. And I just get this like whiff of fucking just
nastiness,
just dirty fucking asshole. And I'm like, bitch. I'm like, I'm not even trying to I mean, maybe that would like turn on some sick fuck. But I was 18 and I wasn't ready for it, dude. I was like,
you ever see the guy who rates the 3-day worn panties?
No.
He would love that shit.
No. Yeah, you would have been like,
he's so good. He's all roided up. He's like coming back from the gym and he's like opening this little package and he's like, hey boyos. He's like whispering too. He's like, I gotta keep it down because my girl's asleep in the other room. Like, it's so good, bro. And he like opens these panties and he's like, I paid extra for her not to wipe after she pisses and like all this crazy shit, bro. And he's just like, oh, is that shit? Yeah, that shit. Like, so bad, bro. And you're like, he made a YouTube channel, bro, where he rates 3-day worn panties, dude.
God damn it.
It's like, that exists, man. I didn't think that there was a lane like that, but I'm like, Jesus.
No, man. This shit was gross, dude. It was, and I'm like, bitch, you never go back there to like wipe down, like
she's
throw
like,
some
no
fucking
complained before.
talc powder, like just to like kill fucking, you know what I mean? It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You gotta fucking freshen up a little,
you
dude.
You fucking savage, dude. I was like, you're a fucking monster. No, it pissed me off. I wasted $20 on that shit. I honestly, like, I walked out of there with like, dude, my dick like quit, dude. It was like, nah. I was like, I ain't fucking trying to smell fucking dirty asshole. Like, not like this. I was just like,
dude, that girl that she smelled so good.
And then I also realized that like lap dancers just don't do anything for
me. They don't. They don't
do anything for me. Like literally, like nothing. Like I think the cool thing about strip club is just hanging out with your guy friends and just like throwing singles. I think it's fun just to like, just like, you know.
I thought it was fun to tip dodge, dude. They'd come your way, dude. You'd go.
You're such a fucking piece of shit.
You pull your phone out like, oh, what's up, dog? Like,
I would do that shit too. Yeah. To like fucking chicks that I hated.
Back in the day, we only had $20, so it was like, dude, I got to tip dodge for like how long? 3 hours? Like, all right, let me try it. It was bad, bro.
And then people would know. Girls would be like, fuck you, cheap ass motherfucker. The best is whenever like my best tip dodge ever was just like, I'd be talking to someone and hanging out, and I'd like never look that way because I was like, like I don't have any money. Yeah. And then they walk by and they're like, did you see me dance? And be like, honestly, no, like I didn't see anything. They're just like, cheap ass fucking piece of shit. And I was like, stinky ass.
Yeah, wash your ass.
Just like throw talc powder. It's always talc powder for some reason. I don't know what to powder up with. They powder up with some shit.
It's something, dude.
So that their skin's always like really
silky.
It's like
just so
soft and like weird. Like it doesn't even seem real.
No, it doesn't.
Like normal skin to skin, if you were to like go like that on like, you would like stick to it and like rip your fucking skin off. But like it's not like a greasy thing either.
No, it's a different thing.
Every once in a while there'll be like a style of dancer, like LDs or some shit in Vegas where the chick's just like really active and she'll like build up a sweat.
Oh hell yeah!
And then you like throw dollars and try to get them like stick on her. You're like, yeah, you're like, fuck yeah, like you're just like paper mache this fucking he's like,
yeah, arts and crafts and shit, dude.
No, strip clubs are fun to go to with like your friends. And,
me and my next neighbor once went at like 12 in the afternoon.
I did that one time
at Deja Vu right by Cheetahs too, and
was that when we were like blowing on her? Yeah, I remember that story.
It was just me and him too. We were in there, and like she was like, one of the girls was stripping, and she was like telling my next door neighbor, because he was in shape, he was a football player. She's like, "Why don't you strip for me?" And he like went to strip, and like the fucking security guard comes out and like starts choking him and
beating his ass.
He's like, "Oh," she's like, "Don't worry, I told him it's okay." Like it was fucking crazy. So they like let us stay and shit. And this random guy just like walks in, and he sits at the table, and we're like, "Come sit next to us, dog." We're like, "Let's fucking like stare at this fucking chick right now, dog." Like, and he's just like, "All right." And he comes over, and she's dancing, and we have drinks on the table, and she takes an ice cube and just puts it in her fucking snatch, dog, and puts it in the dude's mouth. And my next neighbor and me are freaking out. We're like, "Congratulations, dude, you just got AIDS." He's like, "What?" Like, he's like, "I don't give a fuck." Like, he was like, so hyped about it. Like, it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. Though. I was like, "Holy shit, dude,
that's fucking wild."
It was pretty wild, bro.
I know. I've seen some fucking wild ass shit before. I've never been to Hong Kong before. But,
I've never.
I've been to a Mexican strip club before. We were like on a cruise one time.
Oh wow!
And we were in like wherever the cruises randomly stop, like fucking
some touristy area.
And I just started walking, dude. Everyone's like, "Where you going?" I was like, "I know where I'm going, boys." I was like, I could just like sniff. I could like smell. I just like I was like just like
following the line.
I had like a little bag of talc powder. And I was like. And then I like close it up and I'm like, shit. Bro, I'm like running down, I'm like jogging down the streets like sniffing one, and then I finally like find this place, bro, and I'm like, yeah, and there's all these people from the cruise, all these white guys.
No, all caught up because you're like there.
There's this fat fucking white guy that I saw on the cruise, and I was like, look at this fucking fat piece of shit. I was like, you fat fuck. I was like, you would be here. I saw his little talc powder bag hanging out of his pocket. I was like,
he's like tasting it.
I was like, you dog. No, it was bad, but. Bro, this shit grossed me out. I've never been grossed out by a fucking. There's these couple Mexican guys. And they're dancing on the stage. It's like this ghetto. I mean, this place was fucking jank, bro. Like it was like a knife sticking in the side of the bouncer, and I was like, my God.
It's like girl dancing with like knives in it and shit. Like,
bro, it was fucking fucked up. It was wild. I was like, okay, like what are we doing here, boys? And the girl's walking, and she's doing the dance on the stage. And this dirty fucking this guy looked like he just came off of fucking some like dirty jobs, bro. Yeah. This motherfucker was just, and he was drunk as fuck, and he put a dollar in his mouth. This shit, fucking, I've never been grossed out for my fucking life. And he leans over backwards, like on the stage, and the girl walks up, and he just like she like goes down and like sits on his fucking face. And he like spits the dollar out and just goes to town on fucking shit, bro. I was like, oh my God. And this guy had like fucking those like pinwheel fucking crumbs like in his fucking mustache and like
oh god, dude.
and just like fucking chamoy like fucking I was like, what the fuck? Top Two was like, it was like he was eating a fucking elote, bro. He's like, like I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. And I was just like, oh my god. And she gets up and put like, and I was just like, that was disturbing. And then I look over and the fat guy's kind of talking and he's leaning back and I was like, no fucking way. I was just like, no. I was like screaming at it. I was like, fucking stop it. And she goes over to this fat guy and then he like double dips in the salad, dog. No. And I was just like, he had like this clean shaven, he had like fucking a mustache. He had, like, mustache. Bro, I was like, get me out of here, dog. I was like,
shit, bro.
And then he said something to me. He's like, come on, bro. Like, and I was like, fuck that shit. I was like, you retarded? No. I was like, I'm not trying to get
strip clubs in Mexico are no fucking joke, dude.
No, this wasn't as hardcore as the most hardcore strip club.
I've just been in ones in TJ, bro.
Oh, you've been to... Oh, I know, bro. I know your story. You want to tell them.
And they fucking... So I had a little hole in my pants, dude. A little tiny hole. My favorite pair of pants, dude. I was like, I fucking love these pants, dude.
Tell the story. I'm going to go to Rockstar.
I fucking go to this fucking strip club. It was also called Deja Vu there, dude. It was like so caught up. And these girls weren't bad looking. They were actually pretty good looking. But this girl walks over to me and she just puts her hand on my lap, figures there's a hole right there, rips her hand through the hole and just makes it so big. And I just jump up. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? She's like, you don't want lap dance? Like, you know, like, I'm like, fuck no, dude. I had to walk home and like across the border, like the biggest hole in my pants. Like, I was like, this is fucking bullshit, bro. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, it was so crazy, dude. I was like, man, this ain't like fucking San Diego, dog. Like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Yeah, that shit was.
They'd like sew your pants up.
They should have done that. They should have had like a service where someone was like, "Oh, we got you, dog." Like, come here.
How are you telling that story and being off his dog?
Oh, I was fucking livid, dude. That shit fucking sucked, dude. But yeah, man.
You don't have to tell anything else. I know.
Yeah. Just know, dude. Fucking TJ, bro. Fucking shit sucks, dude. That shit's fucking shitty as fuck.
Chicken coop, dude.
The chicken coops, the fucking, the fucking lotion, dog. The stickiness, dude. Like, yeah. No, and like, what? Sometimes it's just sketchy. There's sketchy individuals down there.
Oh yeah.
And you have to like trust them to like show you all these things, and it's just so fucking caught up.
I've never been to TJ for anything. Like, I've been there, but never.
We've been there for like tacos and like stupid shit. Like,
I don't go there for anything.
I used to have remember Lewis?
Even dentistry, I'll go to Algodones. I won't go to fucking TJ.
Damn,
TJ's
dude.
fucking.
I always make a joke. Like, I'm like, I don't want them to like, you know, have to replace some teeth, and I wake up and I just have Chick-fil-A in my mouth and shit. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Like, just wake up, smile. You just have like that dude Chick-fil-A.
Like mostly white. There's like a blue one,
a pink one, and shit. You're like, fuck, dog. Oh my god.
I'm like Chick-fil-A for teeth. Like.
You just see the guy, he's like, hey.
There's someone with all your nice teeth.
Yeah.
Some dentures are all fucking implanted and shit.
Oh, but seriously, I always thought that. I'm like, man, what if they cap a fucking infection or something?
No, so, I mean,
they say it's really good out there.
It is. It's good. It's good.
I just don't know, dude.
I can just speak for what I've seen. I mean, it's better than some of the places in the U.S., man.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They take it seriously because it's like a big, you know, there's
money in it.
There's a lot of tourism for just that.
That's true. That is very true.
So, like they take it real seriously. And they're actually nice. I mean, they're nice, man. And they go to school in America.
That's the weird part, I think. Is that most of them do go to school in America.
And it's weird because a lot of American doctors will go to medical school in Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah. Because it's cheaper and it's like
that makes sense.
It's like a good education. There's like some schools that are like super
pretty
legit.
Prestigious and shit.
Yeah, like super legit. And you'll save a lot of money going to like whatever medical school America is bullshit.
Yeah.
Because you can charge whatever price you want. That's the big problem with the it's kind of a fucking, there's a topic now going on, like, you know, oh, these young kids, like 18 years old, like making the biggest financial decision of their life, like whether to go to college and like get into like $200,000 debt.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, the only reason why it costs that much is because they're government-backed loans. And they're just like, look, you're guaranteed a loan. Like, anybody can get one. It's guaranteed by the government. It's backed by the government. They're going to give you whatever money. So we can charge whatever the fuck we want. And the way to do it is to charge, like, at the very most that you can charge before people are like, hey, what the fuck?
That's a little insane.
And then you just get all that money and you just put a fucking Panda Express on every building in your fucking campus.
Yeah.
Like, and it's super nice, right? But it's a little nicer than it should be.
Yeah.
And you're paying way more than you should.
Yeah.
Because college didn't used to cost that much, but it also wasn't.
As nice.
It wasn't government backed. Okay. Like, no matter what, if you want a loan to go to school, you can get a loan to go to school. And because they, like, it doesn't matter. You can have shit credit. You can have what's it called. If you want to go to school in America, we'll give you the money.
Yeah.
And the colleges are just like, fuck it, dude. If they're gonna give you free money no matter what, let's just make it as expensive as possible.
That's true.
Let's just like thread the top of the needle, like where people aren't being like, hey, like what are we paying right now?
Yeah.
Like, fuck, for real? But and it's like you're paying for bullshit. You're paying for the fact that they know that they can charge whatever the fuck they want because you are gonna get a loan no matter what.
Fucking.
And that's the problem with it. It's not that. It's you're really just paying way too much money. So, I mean, and that's kind of how a lot of the medical industries, like dentists and shit, they're like, look, like, you're going to pay for this shit. You can make payments. You can pay as much as... It really doesn't cost that much. Dentist work does not cost that much, but they will charge you every fucking penny.
Every step of the way, too.
Oh, they will charge you the fuck up because
their real estate. That's $800.
Yeah, their real estate costs so much money.
Yeah,
we gotta get Jeremy on here and have him talk about how his appendix blew up and how they charged him like $80,000, and he like fell through the cracks of like not being able to get insured, not being able to afford it. Like, that's real, dude. That was a fucking I mean, that shit's tragic, dude. That shit happens to people.
Yep.
And it's just like, what the fuck?
It's fucked up because it's just kind of like this, like, it happens.
And it's like, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like a bagel's like $80. It's like, bitch, that bagel costs like 25 cents.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, there's cream cheese on it, dude. No, I know. It's insane.
It's bullshit. They charge you just bullshit. You're like, oh, you want to make a phone call? It's like, we like telegraphed your phone call. We paid some fucking kid to run the whole way. We paid him fucking $600. Right? Like, what the fuck? It's like, go ahead, text somebody. They're like, oh, text somebody.
Do you remember how it was expensive text used to be back in the day too?
Yeah, like
if
every word,
plan,
every letter was like a 5 cents.
I remember
you had to just go like, everything was just like, it was T9.
Yeah,
and it was just like, bro, I think about that shit sometimes. Like back, like because I'm thinking about like all this weird jacking off shit. It's like, why are we doing such weird fucked up shit? And it's like, because you didn't have a smartphone. I remember when like big time pornographic websites
go on a web browser on your PSP and like,
dude, we were old
and shit.
We were fucking old.
We were past the point of like,
we were old. Like in the maybe like in 2000 and fucking maybe like in 2005, 2006, you can go on Daily Motion and like watch some chick breastfeed or something.
That was the iPod Nano, where people would put like a porn on there and you'd like.
I remember seeing some
girls.
That shit? Yes, remember there was like some.
Shout outs to poverty faps, dude. They exist everywhere. Like it's like the craziest shit. Dude.
No. But you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like we grew up in this little era where like at first it was like as sketch as possible. And then when I was 18, like it was still worthwhile going to like sketchy fucking
like F Street or like
stores and buying porn because like you just couldn't
get it anywhere else. Yeah.
You couldn't just go on YouTube porn, fucking porn,
or just type in porn tube in general, and just
or
like,
just
like
on
hundreds
anything.
of, like,
Just type in whatever, and then it's just shit like nonstop. You're just like, what? I remember, and then phones couldn't do anything.
No,
like even if there was a website on the internet, which I don't think there was like a big stream. I don't know when the big time streaming, like YouTubes of porno shit. I don't know when that came about, but it was definitely.
I feel like Justin TV might have played a part in like fucking. They did a lot though. They actually like showed the world that like it's not like this like hopeless endeavor to like.
Justin TV was the original.
It was the original,
and then
Twitch.
it was Ustream.
I don't know what it was.
Do you remember Ustream? There was like a competitor. And for a minute there, it was like better than Justin TV.
Damn.
And then Justin TV like bought out Ustream. I remember we used to stream Street Fighter 4. That's how long ago this was. We used to stream Street Fighter 4 on a phone that wasn't even a fucking smartphone. I don't even know how the fuck we did this shit. No, it was like a fucking NV3.
Holy shit.
Like maybe it was a Nokia or like LG NV3. We were just like keeping it there at a CRT playing fucking like vanilla or super like right when it came out. Streaming it on not Justin, but it was called Ustream. Okay. And it was like the competitor to Justin TV because for some reason Justin TV didn't work as good for certain things.
It was mainly for me. Justin TV was just a hub of movies and anime and cartoons that would be playing 24/7. You would just go into the browse, you'd see what'd be playing. Oh, fucking Terminator 2, I'm gonna check that shit out and watch that tonight. Or for the most part, I watched Naruto and One Piece over and over and over. Sometimes I would just fall asleep to it, wake up at a cool arc and be like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna fucking watch this shit. It was just so sick, I thought. Yeah. That was one of the coolest things, dude.
That's where a lot of original Street Fighter content.
That's so sick,
tournaments
dude.
And stuff.
I had no idea about any of that.
Like 8 on the Break, fucking.
I literally was just watching like movies and like anime and that shit. That's why when people are like, Twitch, dude, it like started from Justin TV, I was like, what the fucking like TV show like thing? That tripped me out. I was like, that's crazy, dude.
There's people streaming video games.
I miss that.
Bro, on fucking Dazzles, dog. They didn't even have fucking capture cards.
That's so crazy.
It was a fucking Dazzle, which is used to like take a camera recorder and like no, straight up, bro. It's like takes a camera recorder and like you can fucking save digital copies. So it would take a camera recorder and put it into USB. But then people would use the like art composite fucking part of the Dazzle and plug in like they plug like a GameCube into a splitter into the Dazzle, and then they'd stream on Justin TV or fucking.
That's so cool, dude.
Bro, this was fucking way back.
That's before streaming.
This is way back. I always like listening to fucking Spooky talk about the Dazzle days. I remember someone was talking shit about Dazzle on one of the old like, what was that shit called? Before it was like still maybe Chinatown Fair wasn't still around. I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. But people were like, what's up with the Dazzle, dude? The Dazzle's a piece of shit, and he like. He went to bat hard on the Dazzle. He's like, you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He's like, the Dazzle was like state of the art, like best capture card the fucking planet had ever seen up to that point. Like he just fucking made everyone look stupid. He's like, yeah, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He's like, stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your lane, son of a bitch. Like the most epic shit. Yeah, man.
He's a pioneer, dude. That's pioneering right there, man. Like yeah. I had no idea. That's like one of the coolest things, actually.
Yeah, man. It was pretty wild back in the fucking.
Well, even we would talk about it too.
You had to go buy fucking porn.
You had to buy porn. Sketchy. I remember being afraid to walk into one.
I never cared.
I cared because I just don't want someone to like see. Like, okay, so
okay,
you're in Escondido. Yeah. It's on fucking Grand.
Yeah.
Everyone's on fucking Grand.
I got my blue 240.
You walk out with
it's the only fucking
It's like the worst.
Like, what are you buying over there?
Like, just like, oh, I remember. Didn't we see Evan's dad in there once?
Maybe, probably. No one cared. It was back in the day, bro.
Like
it was like the Blockbuster with like the fucking like beads,
whited out fucking like windows. It was like fogged out.
The like corners of the Blockbuster that had the like porn in like the. That's so sick, dude. It was like the fucking scissors smoking section. It's like, what are you guys trying to fucking troll?
Dude, that's what I'm trying to get back to, dude. You know, smoking, non-smoking, acid, non-acid sitting areas, dude. You know, it's like, like it's just about time, dude. People need to start caring, bro. Like,
we need to change the way we eat. We need to change. We treat each other. Let's make some change.
Make a change. I'm like freaking out, dude.
Fucking Tupac, dude.
Oh fuck, man, that is fucking real though.
He was talking about it back then, dude. He's a real pioneer.
He knew, dude. You know,
he's talking about fucking acid activism, bro.
No longer will we just sit there with our heads held down, dude, just like letting people fucking laugh at us and shit. Like it's like
we need to make like a cheesy fucking musical, like get Hugh Jackman like starring it about fucking. Have you seen that Barnum Bros fucking musical?
I don't think I have.
Dude, it's so good. That shit's so good. They're just like dancing like fucking idiots, like and like Zendaya's in it, and like fucking.
What? Oh yeah. Wait,
bro, it's so good. What's
Zendaya,
it called? It's Zendaya. It's fucking
Shaking Up Chicago.
It's the guy from fucking High School Musical. What's his name?
Zac Efron. Fucking loser, dude. Didn't he play Ted Bundy recently, dude? He's like,
I don't know, but that guy can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Can, dude. Like, no one gives a fuck, dude.
He's been just like a fucking steroid specimen since like day one.
Yeah,
he doesn't think I fucking know. Dude,
that's how he won that game in High School Musical.
The Beachbody, like, dude, Baywatch. I haven't even seen that movie. I just saw the poster. There's just like a needle like sticking out of his ass cheek. I'm like, bro, you're not fucking fooling anybody.
It's like his mom like shooting him up. He's like,
it's just hard work and fucking dedication and some anabolic. I mean, I stay away from tomato sauces.
Well, me and Rico are going to start our own game show called Lava Talk. It's it's like a Hot Ones type show where we're going to have a board of stuff that gives you acid reflux, and it progressively gets worse as you go up the tier. And we'll interview you and try and ask you questions while you're dying of acid reflux, dude.
It's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
You have to like an hour in between each thing you eat. You can only get one lifeline. It's like either Pepto or like a Tums.
Whoever can sit there the longest without using it wins and shit. Just like they're just sitting there sweating it out and shit. It's funny because on Hot Ones, that's what they're doing the whole time. They're like hurting so bad. They like taunt them with the cup of milk and shit. And they're just like, fuck, dude. Did you see the guy who ate the last wing first? It's the best thing I've ever seen. Because, like, you know, they're progressively going up. It's getting hot. People are like, oh, fuck, dude, this is hot. This guy eats the last wing first, the hottest wing first, and just dies right in front of everyone. Like, he couldn't go on, dude. It was so funny, bro.
What a fucking dumbass.
I was like, what a... Yeah, they had to have him come back a second time to, like, do the general
run it back. Right? Like, don't be stupid.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm not going to do that shit again, dude. Like, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
It's like fucking David Arquette and fucking Airheads when he, like... runs out of the radio station. He's like, come on, guys, let me back in. Oh my god. They're like, no, man, you had your chance. He's like, come on, guys, let me back in, please. He's like crying and shit, and the cops like drag him away. He's like, come on.
Oh, shit. Oh, pretty much. Exactly. Oh, that is so fucking funny.
Oh, that movie's fucking epic, bro.
That's a good one, dude.
I went to a book off looking for that shit the other day, and it was an adventure. I was like looking, and Oscar's like, "Did you find it?" I was like, "Not yet." She's like, "Well, they don't have it." I was like,
"They have everything, dude."
I was like, "You don't know." I like started going through the drawers. So like, there's like popular, and then there's like genres, and then there's like alphabet, and then there's like genre. So like, I'm going to every single section and looking in the A's to find it, and I can't find it. Then I start going through the drawers on the bottom and like just pulling, and dude, it took me like 25 minutes.
That's so sick.
And I found an Airheads, and I was like, I knew it. If you just look, you can find anything there. Like if you can literally find fucking anything.
we had an episode of the Lava Talk before we started this because
I'm like dead. This fucking sparkling water.
Yeah, dude.
Take me there.
Oh, shit, dude. Oh, no, for sure, though. I always go to book off, and I just suck at finding things, though, dude.
I'm pretty good at it.
I get this, like, overwhelming feeling. Like, because it's like there's so much I want to find. Because I'm like, oh, I want to find this movie, I want to find this comic, I want to find this pop, I want to find the, you know, and then I'll go into a section and then just be like, oh, like finding so much shit that's not what I wanted to find, but it's still cool. I just almost forget what I'm looking for because I'm so overwhelmed with all the cool shit.
There's a lot of cool shit.
It's it's hard, bro.
I look for cables when I'm there. I look for weird shit.
That's sick though, dude.
I don't know why. I'm like all about. I look for like old, like common ground Dreamcast controllers. I'm fucking.
Fuck yeah,
I'm
dude.
so janky.
No, because people are looking for that shit, man, and that's gonna cost them.
I'm looking for that shit, bro. I'm still pissed off on the New Net City, the second player, and David's a dumbass dude. He's like, when have you beat me at ST? Like all this shit. I'm like, bitch. Like every time I played you, like. The last time we played, I was playing Geep, and on the player 2 side, I wired up a fucking I hot-wired a regular Dreamcast controller, and the triggers fucking lag. So, like, Fierce, Punch, and Roundhouse, like, come out later. So you have to, like, plink. You have to, like, hit the first 2 and then, like, plink the fucking, to get a Lariat to come out, and I just couldn't do it. And I was getting fucked up, and he was talking shit. I'm like, bro, like, I'm not gonna make an excuse until, like, a year later when I'm on a fucking podcast and you're not here, but I will fucking kill you, bro. Like straight up. If you want to fucking, David's actually at the beach with Oscar right now because he like wiggled his way into like that crowd of like employees. You were at the party. You were at the fucking.
Well, yeah, I was.
So
no.
So
I didn't see that though.
Yeah. So like, I guess one of the girls was like, invite your friend David that was at the party, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, yo, is David in there? I don't know. And she's kind of like a hot
there it is,
Japanese fucking like 40-year-old chick. 40-year-old, not 4-year-old.
I was like 4 years old.
40-year-old chick, and I was like, oh,
that's what's up, dude.
Because in my opinion, a girl wouldn't ask you to invite someone
if they didn't already have these,
if they didn't kind of were like, that guy was kind of cool, like kind of.
Yeah.
And she's like, she's like a surfer, she's like fit and shit. I'm like, bro, you better not fuck this up, David. You better like suck your stomach in,
wear some tight shorts so the fucking hogs out there.
Yeah, dude, just
dude, like
just scare them off with this just fucking python. There's like
just the head poking out the fucking bottom of the shorts.
Like, what's going on right there?
There's like sand on it.
He's
just like there's a crab on your leg. It's like a fucking.
Oh my bro, dude, you better not fuck this up.
Oh my
you have like a 1% chance, like,
dude,
don't fuck it up, dude.
That's hard though. The beach, man, that's like the one place I would lose all confidence.
I know. Just like
take your shirt off, dude. Like
you like get in the fucking water and just like create like a tsunami. It's like just like, oh no.
Or just get like pulled out by a rip current and no one can swim you back because you're like, yeah, like
the lifeguard's like, he's too far gone.
Like calling in the Coast Guard to just get a boat. They're like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like
a tugboat, just like wrapping a thing around.
Tugboat. Throw a couple fanoodles out there and just
no, bro. I fucking the beach sucks ass.
Oh, it's horrible,
I
dude.
Hate the beach.
It's funny. That's where me and Megan saw each other for the first time too.
What?
Was out of the beach, dude. Like, yeah.
Were you guys swimming?
I was swimming, but I got out once Megan came and we were playing like tennis or football with her nephew, and
tennis.
Like what is that?
Baccarat.
What's that?
Racquetball.
Racquetball. There you go.
Or like, yeah.
They said baccarat like a fucking like board
it's like
game
some
or some
fucking
shit.
casino game.
Yeah, I'm like,
the Chinese people play.
It was paddleball. That's what we were playing, and we were just like playing and like laughing, and we just had a good time, and like we just started talking and shit. Yeah,
it's something like that. It's something like that. There's a
some crowning like fucking like game. We're playing baccarat tonight, right? Or like fucking.
There's something about that. Right, I swear. It's got like a little ball, like a net. Like it makes it go slow, and you like.
Oh, you mean fuck. Chill for a second.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh my gosh, I can't think of it right now. That's my favorite game.
It's kind of fun.
That's my favorite.
Because you hit it all hard and it still goes slow.
It's just the slowest. It's like. Isn't it called?
You do slices and shit.
Is it called a birdie? The thing?
Maybe, yeah.
Fuck, I forget the name
like
of the game.
Little tennis rackets, and it sounds like baccarat.
Yeah,
it's like baccarat or some shit.
fuck.
Some
That's
French fucking dumb shit.
One family reunion. Me and my cousins were so into that. Like we were like having rivalries with people and like fucking almost fought this guy outside.
It's weird too because like the next year or something you try to recreate something,
it's just
like,
not
and it's just
anymore.
never the same, dude. It's just like,
I brought my racket this time. He's like, oh, I don't play that shit anymore. Dude.
Yeah, it's like, what are you gay? You're like, oh fuck. Well, maybe.
Shout outs to cousins. That's how it always is with cousins, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, remember that one time we did that cool thing?
They're just like doing fucking heroin and shit.
We do this now.
Get out of here. It's like, get out of here with that kitty shit.
We're just not off.
They're like colon rolling and like fucking like you're like, come on guys. They're like, oh, it feels so good. Like,
yeah. The song makes me feel good. Like what? Like
people change, man.
They do, man. It's
People get fucking weird, dude.
It's a tragic thing too. I'm pretty sure I already told this story, but
tell it again.
I used to love making like clubhouses. I remember you said you and Oscar make clubhouses, and I remember I saw my friends
like a fort.
Yeah, go for it. And like I saw my friends I haven't seen in forever, and I was like, "We making a fort tonight?" And they're like, "By yourself, fucking fag." I was like, "What?" Like I was like, "This isn't cool anymore, man." Like, yeah, I was just like, "Man, remember we did this last year, dude?" They're like, "Yeah, that was last year, dog." Like.
We're trying to get some pussy.
Yeah, I hated that.
He's like smelling his fingers and shit.
I had a friend come over once, and he was like, "Oh, we're gonna spend the night at your house, dog." I'm like, "Chill." He's like, "Where's all the girls at, dog?" I'm like, well, "I don't know, bro." Like, I don't know where the girls are.
Fuck,
like,
yeah.
I used to hate that, dude.
Yeah,
I remember I went over to spend the night at their house. They lived in LA. Drove hours over there.
Bro, I think you remember me telling me this back in the day.
Bailed on me to go to some club and shit, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you knew I was coming over here, bro. Like, I was so pissed about that. I was like, when the quest for getting pussy, like, exceeded, like, friendship, dude, I was like, that's not fucking cool, man. Like, what happened to friendship, dude?
Yeah. It gets weird, man.
It does, man.
It's weird.
You get to a certain age, you can't even fucking pick up a dirt bike toy anymore, or else you're just like a fucking psychopath. Dude.
Have you seen mid-90s?
I have, actually. Really good movie.
I liked it.
I liked it a lot.
I told people that I liked it, and some people were like being all weird about it.
Did they skate?
Probably not.
No, because
they've probably never done anything in their fucking life.
That scene where he's out in his driveway.
That's what I told Oscar. No, he's trying to do an ollie, bro. It's a fucking ollie. He can't even ollie.
The first time I landed an ollie, the whole fucking block knew, bro. I was fucking going door to door, just landed an ollie for the first time. Like, yeah, just like freaking the fuck out, dude.
No, man, that movie's good.
It's really good,
especially if you take into consideration that it's a movie that Seth from Superbad wrote and directed, and it's about
his childhood,
a kid
right?
making a movie. It's about a movie. It's a movie about a kid making a skate movie.
Yeah.
And that's like, and at the end, it's just the skate movie that he made. And you're just like,
so fucking
yo, this
sick,
is fucking badass. And it just like was so,
it was
legit, man. It's super real.
I knew kids like
that.
The
brother being all fucked up to him, and dude,
that was everybody's older brother.
And people were freaking out about like, this shit's like crazy. It's like,
don't touch my shit. And like,
yeah,
that was real. I had brothers
beating and fucking, and then when he goes into the room with the fucking Super Nintendo cord and tries to, or is it like a PlayStation? I don't know.
Tries to choke himself.
Tries to kill himself with it. I was
real.
like,
that's real.
It's fucking hardcore, bro.
No, that was fucking.
And then the interaction with the girls at the fucking party and shit. I was like, yo, this is like
you know that gave me
perfect
flashbacks from. This is England.
Yeah,
right.
I was like, watch it. He's gonna suck on this girl's tit, and I said teat, and Oscar's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, get up, Milky, get up. And she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was just all happy.
Not a fucking mom, dude. Not a fucking mother.
Not a mother. Yeah, and I didn't even tell her what I was talking about.
Fuck,
like, time just went by. And
it's funny because I made that comparison right at that scene too.
Yeah, because he's like,
this is England, bro.
He's just a little kid hanging out with these fucking older kids
just
that are
too
getting
young almost.
And there's just some chick who's into a fucking little kid for some reason because they're just a sick fuck.
Oh, it's crazy, dude.
That's
a good movie though, man. Shout outs to that mid-90s dude.
I don't know what people fucking expect. I don't know why people expect something like it's a movie about a kid making a fucking like
skate video.
A skate video that a kid would make.
It's almost them documenting their like skate career. Or like, or like the crew, the skate shop
before,
you know what I mean?
It's
it was like
I mean, for what it is, it's like that movie War Horse. Like I remember leaving that movie. I watched it on Christmas one time, and people were just shitting on it. Like while we were walking out of the fucking movie theater, people were like, "This movie fucking sucked ass." And Oscar's like, "What do you think about this movie?" I was like, "You know what? For a movie where the main character is a horse, I was like." It's not that bad. And it's not like an animated movie. Like, it's a fucking war movie. It takes place in, like, World War I or some shit. And the main character is a fucking horse that has no lines and doesn't say a word.
It doesn't just go...
Dude, that movie was fucking insanely good. If you take that into consideration, if you're just like, okay, what are we watching right now? The kid's not the main character.
No.
It's the fucking horse.
Yeah.
And then there's another main character that's a horse, and it fucking dies, and it's all dramatic, and you're like, "Holy shit, dude, this is fucking crazy." You know what I mean? It's like, and they don't even talk to each other. And it's this real dramatic scene. Everyone's just like, "This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen." It's like, guys, we're talking about like horses. Like, oh, come on, man! Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? And it's like, oh, mid-90s fucking sucked ass. It's like, it's just about kids like skating and shit. It's like, oh yeah, it's what that movie was
kids
about.
did in the mid-90s, bro.
It's what the movie was about.
And it was cool because it showed just this hunger to be old. Like, I remember feeling that as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like lifting his brother's weights and like wearing his clothes and shit. And, like, it was such a different time. Like, now it's almost cool. Not cool to be a kid, but it also like that like latchkey era parenting. Where the mom, like, she was a single mom, she was never there, and so he would just like fucking do whatever, be out fucking drinking with his fucking friends, taking fucking Adderall and shit, like, just skating, just fucking cracking his head and shit. Remember when he does? He's like, I don't kiss and tell, and the girl's like, I like that, and then he like fucking like told everybody, bangs her out, like, and then he goes out and he's all like, bro, like, and the girl. She was making me laugh so hard. Dude, it was so epic. He's like, you ever hooked up with a girl before? He's like, yeah, once. He's like, she lives in Florida. She lives in Florida though. I was like, yo, this guy's fucking in there. He's got the fucking. You know what to say, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I just nervous. I was like, this movie's fucking legit, dog. I don't know. I like how she's like, fuck shit, like. I heard he fucks like shit. Just like, I love his hair though. Like, I want his hair. I was like, you know the thing about that movie was that none of those people have ever been in a movie before. No, not a single one. You know what they are? They're YouTube skaters, bro. For real. All those guys, I see them all over the fucking. They have their own skate crew now. They're like, they're badasses, bro. Damn. And I think it's cool that they're all like. Not that like that movie really blew up or like no one even, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's everyone like, just was like, oh, I thought someone was that like kid with the hair though or something. Oh, that kid was pretty recognizable. You know, a lot of people were like, for a minute. And Sonny, was that his name in the movie? The little kid. Yeah, he was on a lot of things, dude. What? I saw him on podcasts and some TV shows. And there's this like YouTube channel where this guy like goes with people to buy shoes and shit. It's like a big shoe head kind of thing, and he was on it. I was like, dude, that's fucking cool, man. Like, yeah, man, mid-90s, dude. Good call out, dude. That's a good fucking movie, man. Seth from Superbad, dude. Dude, who would have thought he would have made a movie like that, bro? Well, that was the like, thing. This is the end. Superbad, like knocked up. Like, you just see all these comedies. No, he used to be like a fucking skater kid. Well, him and what's his name? Yeah, Adam Levine and him were like best friends. Dude, when they were little kids. Jonah Hill used to skate too. That is Jonah Hill. That's who Seth from Superbad is. I thought you meant Seth Rogen. No. Didn't Seth? No, it's Seth from Superbad. I thought Seth Rogen directed the movie. No, bro, it's Jonah Hill. Fuck, I forgot about that. Jonah Hill. No, he's real deal skater, dude. Yeah, I've seen him like talking about name dropping people in the scene. Right, he was like fucking dude. He's a badass, and it's funny because him and fucking Adam Levine of all people are like, that's crazy. They're like best friends. That's crazy. He like at their wedding, at what's his name's wedding, he like gave the like he was like the MC at the wedding, like giving all the speeches, and like I think he even was like, "Do you take this, man?" Like they're like he was that kind. What is that best called? Fucking friends, dude. I forget what that is. Evan did that for Laura Ingstrom's wedding, I think. Oh really? Yeah. That's cool. That's crazy, dude.
Little pasty dude.
Let's just stop right there.
I just remember we were at the fucking the Wild Animal Park. They were like, "Hey, me and our friends are gonna go to the Wild Animal Park." I was like, "Come through, dude! Like, come through the what's it called at this time, and I'll like get you to cut the line and just like go home for free." They're like, "Okay." She like shows up, her like knees are like all bloody and scraped. I was just like, okay. She's like, ow, like someone like bumped, like a purse like bumped into her. She's like, and I was just like, rug burn or what?
You're just a monster.
Good times, dude.
You know, fucking good times, good people, dude. Mid-90s, dude.
Mid-90s boys. Dude.
Just know, man, that's the fucking realest shit, dude.
In the opening scene, he's just walking around with this like Guile t-shirt. He's got this Street Fighter 2 t-shirt and it's just like this janky picture of Guile and it's
so
like
fucking sick.
I was like, this kid's a fucking badass.
Fuck
dude.
yeah.
And they're playing Twisted Metal and he's like, "Your fucking faggot friends, you think they're tough?" And he's just like all quiet and he's like, "I would have beat the shit out of that guy." You remember that part?
Yeah.
And he's all like,
doesn't he say something hype, dude?
Huh?
Doesn't he say something hype to him? Like,
I can't remember. I just watched it like the other day.
oh god, that's the best part though, dude. Yeah, that was the craziest shit, dude. He's like, "You think you're all tough with your fucking friends, dude? I would have fucking beat their ass." Like,
yeah, he's like, "I'd have beat the shit out of those guys."
I think actually he said something like, "Then you would have, dude," or something like crazy like
I
that.
can't remember. It was so
it's
quiet.
so sick though, dude.
And he's all like, "Mom used to." He's saying some weird shit.
He was
fucking psych out the kid. You're just like, what the fuck?
That's a typical older brother though.
Yeah.
At that time, and
so he's like, "What kind of noises?" He's like, "Fucking noises," and the kid's all like.
It's fucked up, dude. It is, bro.
You know, Mom used to smoke cigarettes back in like what's it called? Just like she used to drink a lot too. He's like, he's trying to like guilt trip him out of like
not doing shit like that or something. Because that's the weird part is he's trying to be this good older brother, but he's just being this piece of shit.
Yeah, pretty.
In
much.
his eyes, he thinks he's like protecting him or like looking out for him, but.
It's interesting.
It's weird how it was like, because dude, I swear I had so many friends, brothers like
that's
that.
the best part where he's all, like super violent.
Yeah,
fucking
get the fuck out of my room, like you're like, whoa, like your brother's fucking aggro, dog. Like,
yeah, dog, straight up.
Yeah, man.
Little brother's going there. I remember one. I fucking. This is like one of the greatest things that ever happened, dude. Like Ryan used to like collect comics, and me and Riley would like go in there and find his like comic collection, just like fucking read them, just like peanut butter and jelly up all the pages and like do all this. Yeah, we just like
draw your own picture in the book,
just draw dicks on like fucking Venom and shit, like turkey, like gobble up in it, like put our own little bubbles in there, just like gobble up in it, like, stupid.
Oh my gosh, dude.
7/10 split my cooter and queef in my face.
That's the weirdest thing ever, bro. I still can't believe you were here when I like watched that. I'm like,
I sent that to like everyone
through you.
I sent that to everybody I knew. I was like, if you don't share this, at least
it's like one of those chains. Yeah, you're like, you're dead in the next 10 minutes if you don't fucking send this.
A turkey will find you and kill you if you don't fucking resend this to everyone in your contacts. Or I was like, I sent it to like religious people. I'm like, God wants you to share this. Like, if you don't share this text, you don't believe in God. You like say all this stupid shit. They're just like, oh shit. Like,
Oh, shit,
I
dude.
guess I gotta send it to my choir.
Yeah, I'll send it to the whole team, dude. So good.
Wait, what
dude.
was I getting at? I was gonna say something before I start talking. Oh, so we went through my brother's comics, and there was like the Superman dies, like bloody Superman bag. And we were like, we want to read it. We want to see what it is. So like, whenever no one was home, we like cut it open, and we like went and like read it. And we were like, oh shit! And then Ryan came home, dude, and I guess no, he didn't see it for a while, for like a month.
Oh yeah.
And then he went through looking for it and saw that it was open. And was like, you fucking idiots. He's like, I had one open. He's like, I bought two. I had one open, and I had the other one sealed because maybe it'd be worth something. And we were just like, and he was like whipping us with like a Sega Genesis controller, like cord, just like hitting us, and we were like crying and shit. We were like in fucking second grade.
Yeah, dude.
And bro, at one time he fucked with me.
How much older was he?
He's 10 years older than me.
Holy shit.
So like when he was like 15, I was like 5, bro.
Holy shit.
And one time, let me see what. I was 6 or 7. I was in kindergarten or first grade, and he would like pin me down and like get loogies and like spit on my face until they like touched my head. And he'd suck them back and like do that over and over again, and then like get shit and give me wet willies and like fuck. It was fucked up. And one time he was like talking shit, and I had just gotten out of the fucking shower, and I was just like fat little piece of shit kid. And he was like talking shit to me, and I whipped up my towel, and I fucking popped him in the face, and it split his bottom lip open like a fucking predator face.
Holy shit.
And he was like, blood was like pouring out. He like tried to like I fucked him up so bad, and he was like, you fucking piece of shit. And it was like that same thing. Like I was like sleeping in my bed that night. He like came in, like beat the shit. I was like, I was like, fuck. And then no, bro, we've always had this like epic fucking like just battles. Dude, one time I was fucking with them, and I was older. I was like, I knew Joey, so I must have been like, I don't know, 14 or something.
Okay.
And I was like fucking with them. And he wore these like boots, like weird like Doc Martens, kind of like something like that, but they were kind of loose.
Okay.
And I was like fucking with them. And then I was sitting underneath this porch, and like this tree, it was like a little, we used to live on this cool like 100-acre property.
Okay.
By Elfin Forest, and there was like a 100-year-old house plus. It was old as shit. And then there was like a little add-on house that they built, and he lived inside there. And there was like trees growing up all around it, and there was leaves that would just fall on top of this little tiny roof. And it was all built like not to code. It was just the sketchiest, janky. It was like a raw little square room with like almost a bathroom with no doors, had like a sheet on it. And I'm sitting there on the porch like fucking with them, and then he goes to kick me. And I jump out of the way, and he kicks like as hard as he can. His fucking shoe goes flying off his foot, and I jump out of the way, and I'm like, haha, you missed me, bitch. And then his shoe hits the fucking top, and all these like wet leaves and like shit fall down on top of my head. I'm like, what the fuck? And I was so fucking stupid, dude. I was like, what the fuck? There was like earwigs like crawling in my ears, and I'm like, I'm like freaking out, like I'm like, it got in my eyes. And he was just like, that worked out better than I could have ever planned. It's like, you fucker. Like, he got me back pretty good on.
But that's so cool, dude.
No, he was a cool brother. He'd be like, hey, like, let's go rent. Like, I remember this shit pissed me the fuck off, dude. I'll like never forget this shit. He's like, hey guys, like, you want to rent Resident Evil 3 and like stay up all night and like beat it? And we're like, yeah. And he's like, okay, cool. He like goes to the Blockbuster, like gets it, comes back, and then his friend like shows up and he's like, hey, there's a party down here, like blah blah this shit. And he's like, all right, cool. He's like, later, fucking faggots. We're like, what the fuck? And he just bails on us. And me and Riley were like playing Resident Evil 3, like crying and shit. We're like all pissed off that he left us. I was just like. Dude, it fucking irked me like
no, dude, I totally get you. Fuck. When I was a kid, I took people's word to the fucking max. If they said they were gonna do something and they didn't end up doing it,
that shit pissed us off.
I would hold that for the rest of my life. Like we had and my dad, I always felt so bad for my dad. So we had relatives that would do that. They were like the cool parent, like grandparents or something, you know. They'd be like, lived in La Jolla, big old house, water slide, pool, fucking badass, right?
Yeah.
Hey boys, like, we're gonna come pick you up today. You're gonna come spend the night at our house, and we'd be fucking, yeah, you know, like freaking out shit. Literally after we get off the phone, they're not coming for like 6 hours. We're like packing our bags. We're like sitting out front, like waiting and shit, like just freaking out. And they, you know, sometimes shit happens and people get busy or whatever, and they wouldn't end up coming. And we'd be out there till like 10 at night. So my dad would be like, boys, like, you gotta come in. You
Back
know?
it up, kids.
And he'd be so mad because then he'd have to deal with our sappy, sad asses afterwards. Like, we want to be over there so bad. You know, you think they're still coming? Like, no, they're not coming. Like, it was so fucked up. But man, as a kid, that would be the one thing that really got me, dude. If you like built something up that was gonna be really cool, and then you just pulled the rug out from under me, dude. Like, oh, it fucking devastated me, dude.
Nice.
It was horrible, bro. Yeah, my poor dad, dude. That poor guy. He'd like call them talking shit. Like, don't you ever fucking do that shit.
I don't know why this is like triggering some fucked up memory. I don't know why. It is. It's totally fucking triggering.
Suppressed memories, dude.
So I was always bad at spelling, and like we went to a parent teacher conference, and like the teacher's just like, Rico can't even spell his own name. Like, I think he's like half retarded, so I'm just like, oh. And so my mom was like trying to like give me some extra attention when it came to like my spelling homework. Mm-hmm. I was like fucking in 3rd grade or something.
That's fucking hard, bro.
But I remember the word was puppy. And I was just like, if you spell every word right on this homework thing without, like, you study it for a little bit, and then I'm gonna like quiz you on all of it, and I'm gonna tell you the word, and you gotta spell it out. So if you get them all right, I'll take you to Family Fun Center, and I'll give you like fucking
money to play,
$5 or some shit, and you can like play all the games you want and shit. And I was just like, I was like freaking out, and bro, I spelled it all. I spelled everything. I spelled college right. I don't even think I can spell college right now, bro. I don't even think I can spell it right. I spelled college right. It was 10 words, and the last word was puppy. And I was like, this shit's fucking free, boys. I was P-U-P-Y. No, I was P-U-P-Y. And I was like, that's it. She's just like, there's 2 P's. And I was just like, fucking fuck, dude. It like traumatized me. Like, I was just like, P-U-P-P-Y. I was like, P-U-P-P-Y. P-U-P-P-Y. I was like, P-U-P-P-I-E. She's like, why, Rico? You're like, I was like, I was just like fucking, and she didn't fucking, dude, I didn't go. She didn't take me. And I was like, one letter, bro. I didn't even like make a fuss about it, but I was just like, yeah, that night I was laying in bed, just in the dark, just like, I was like, freaking the fuck out, bro. I was like, God damn it. And then one day I like confessed to my sister like how much that shit like just fucking killed me inside. And she's like, that's not the worst thing that's ever happened. I was like, what happened? She's like, one time like Ryan wanted to go to like the arcade and like hang out and like play games and shit. And like I acted like I wanted to too, and for some reason my mom was being weird and was like, I'll take one of you guys. Like, I don't know, it was weird.
That is weird.
And then they like had to like flip a coin or something, and then Aubrey like won, and then she went to the arcade and she like didn't have any will, like she didn't want to play any games, or like she was just like felt bad that she like cucked Ryan out of the fucking. And I was sitting there, I was like, fuck, that's like fucked up, bro. I was like, you're a piece of work, man. That's fucked up. I was like, you killed someone too? Like,
yeah, I buried him, dude. Instead of playing games, dude.
And then I told Ryan that one time, and he's like, I don't even remember that. And I was like,
suppressed memories,
I was
dude.
Like, good, dude.
Yeah, man, you don't want to remember.
You don't want to remember. Some things are better to forget.
Yeah, left unsaid, dude. You just don't fucking talk about it anymore. No, that's real, dude. The disappointment that you feel as a kid, man, it just literally is scarring, dude. Like,
pretty much
little situations like that too. It's like I remember one time my dad, he wanted us to eat vegetables so bad, dude. We were just so bad about it. We couldn't do it. And he bought these Power Ranger flip heads, dude. And he was like, if you guys eat all your vegetable soup, you can open this toy. I sat at the table for 6 hours, just like weeping into this like bowl of vegetable soup. I couldn't eat it, dude. But he was such a badass. He's just like, take the toy, dude. I was just like
that's the thing. Is my room and shit. Dude,
like,
my parents would never do that shit for me. Like I thought she was maybe gonna be like, since you feel so bad, like I'll take you anyways. Fuck no, bro. It was,
yeah.
You get it right or you get it wrong, and I was just like. That shit fucked with me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's why I'm so like, if it dies, it dies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what are we gonna do about this? Like,
Yeah,
I'm just like, ain't nothing we can do about it. Boys. Like, if it dies, it
Can't
dies.
smell puppy, you don't get shit, dog. Like,
Do the best you can do, but at the end of the day,
yeah.
it's gotta have the will to live.
Winning, dude. Like, I almost had you. Like, almost had me, dog.
You never spelled something.
Yeah.
Oh,
fucking
shit.
good shit.
Yeah, there was another fucked up.
Shit.
There was another fucked up thing. Like me and Riley would like work like fucking slaves, bro. Like I know that's not a cool thing to say now, but we were like children, and we had like
Jobs.
We had like full blown jobs,
Yeah.
like cleaning fucking horse stalls, fucking brushing out their troughs, fucking feeding them every day, like just the whole shebang, dude. It's like some people get paid like fucking a full salary to do this shit. And there was like 20 fucking boarding fucking things there. It was like a whole barn with like fucking 8 things, and there was a whole fucking roping arena. On one whole side was just full of horse pins. And another fucking pin, and then there was like other shit. It was it was like 100 acres. There was a lot of shit.
That's so cool, though.
And you know, we'd get paid like bullshit. It was like, oh, you guys do all these chores, like you get $5 a week. Yeah. And we'd go to the swap meet with my dad on Sunday. And I remember Riley, I don't even know what the fuck he spent his money on. But like I didn't see any cool Nintendo games to buy. But I found this really cool little Ninja Turtle like Raphael toy. And it wasn't like the regular like Hasbro toys that were like still cool.
Yeah.
It was like
a knockoff.
It was cool. It was like an artsy one.
Okay.
Like it was fucking dope, bro. I was like, this thing's sick. And it was like $3 fucking or some shit. So I gave the $3 and then I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, I made a good choice. This is like a cool little like Raphael toy. Because Raph was my favorite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there and Riley's like, let me see it. Like, let me see it. And I'm like, no. I was like, no, get the fuck out of here. I was like, no. And he's like, come on, let me see it. And I was just like, and my dad just grabs it and just fucking throws it in the trash. And he's like, don't ever fucking, I can't remember what he fucking said. He's like,
don't be like selfish or something.
He's like, you're gonna act like that, like you don't deserve anything or some shit. And I was just like, and I was going to grab it. He's like, don't even fucking think about touching it. And I was just like, and then I just like spent my like last $2 on like a fucking horchata or some shit. I was just like, I was like, fucking god damn it. Shit pissed me off. So it was like the coolest little rap toy, bro. It was like,
fuck, bro.
That shit pissed me off, dude. I was like, god damn it.
That's a dad, dude.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? This guy like had to touch my fucking toilet right after I got it.
I know.
Let me see it. Dude, grubby little fucking hands all over.
That's kind of how my brothers are, though, right? Like, you can't have anything nice with like your other brother like wanting a piece of it, dude. You're like, dude, get the fuck out.
I should have just been like, oh, here you go, check it out or whatever. But I was
but then he could have done some fucking.
I was like being
shit.
All weird about it
Because he probably fucked with you before. My brother used to do shit like that. Let me see that. And you like let him see it. Like, let me get it back. Like, it's mine now, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's such a troll. It's like, dude, like, Dad, are you watching this motherfucker too? Like, he's been fucking trolling me for years, dude. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
But there was no, I couldn't like argue with him or anything. It was always a blow up.
Yeah,
I was always wrong.
No, 100%.
And it, it's whatever. But
now it's like, fuck you. No, you're like,
no. I mean, I think it's a good lesson to learn. Like, don't be fucking shitty with your shit.
Yeah, that's what my dad always tried to teach me. It's just like, well, I had a brother. It's a brother thing. It's like if you have something, you have to share it. And I'm like, all right, like fucking sharing like video games. That shit's so hard, bro.
But the other thing is like, I couldn't have thrown a fit. If I would have
made it worse, bro.
Oh, I would have got fucking beat.
Yeah,
like,
no, hell yeah, dude.
It would have been like,
no, you. That's the hardest part about. I don't want to say like tough parents, but like, you know, you can't fucking. You're already in trouble, and then you fucking freak out. It's over,
dude. I've never thrown a fit in my fucking life. Like, I've thrown fits as an adult. Like, I've been like, fuck this fucking shit. Yeah. As a kid, dude, if something like tyrannical happened to me, I was just like, just stoic, dude.
Yeah.
Just like,
What happened, Rico? Can't tell you anything those mountains can.
They're like, what happened here? I'm just like, nothing at all. There's like blood like coming down like my face. I was like Zorro and he like fucking fought Grimo and like took the shot. Like,
yeah, pretty much, bro.
God damn it. Yeah, you couldn't make a fuss, bro. And then everyone's always like, oh, you were like the best kids. Like we'd take you to movies and like take all this shit. It's like, yeah, we were pretty fucking cool.
Not by choice though.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I don't think it was cool.
We were pretty good
to
kids
act
too,
the
though.
fucking fool, man. Just to be like, I'd see kids like throwing fits and just be like, this weak little bitch.
We would throw fits every once in a while, but I was like, we grew up in a weird, like I always say, my dad, he loved us, but we weren't his kids. So I feel like maybe sometimes there was a little bit different, being treated different than other kids. You know what I mean? So like what I saw kids getting treated as like wasn't happening to me, but like it wasn't bad. It was just different, Yeah. So sometimes I would kind of like freak out and shit. And, like, I had parents that would buy them shit all the time, and and my dad would
just be rocking airwalks and shit with like cutting the back of your heels off and shit.
Dude, can I please just get my nah, dude? And I would just like kind of fucking be all salty about it, dude. Like these fucking kids get shit all the time, and like I couldn't even like get this Raphael toy, dude. Like it's just like it was fucked up, man.
Yeah,
like,
at least we got.
But dude, it taught me to appreciate everything.
We got an opportunity. I thought that was pretty cool, dude. Because we get our allowance, and then at some point, like it became like we were doing like
work,
lots of shit. Like we were older, and like we were like actually doing shit. We'd still get $5. I'm like, whatever. I still get a chance to go buy a fucking Nintendo game. Once I was old enough to realize that like this is like the best thing to spend your money on, because like you could talk to people, even if it was like a cool game and they were like trying to make it more than $5, I'd be like, bitch, like I'll give you. I got $5, dude. That's all I got. They're like, okay. So actually, at one point I had a crazy Nintendo collection, because for years I would just buy one game a week, and I had bro, it was bad. Like it was.
That's sick though.
And I don't even know what happened to a lot of those games. Like I don't
Black
know.
holes, bro.
I don't know what happened.
That's what
Because at
happened.
one point I had a collection that was fucking insane. Like it was stacks, like, and I had like 6 or 7 of them. Just gotcha, paintball, Punisher, fucking Monopoly, Pong, fucking Bayou Billy, fucking every game, dude. Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, fucking. The best game is that Ninja Turtles 3. Manhattan Project port on fuck. That game is fucking sick.
That's a fun game.
That's that game is like for 8-bit or whatever for Nintendo. That's like a crazy ass game. You're just like, dude, when did this come out? And you look, it's like 1995. You're like, fuck, bro. Like 1995.
They had some good games though, dude.
Like games were coming out on Nintendo in 1995.
Oh, I remember for Christmas.
That's fucking crazy.
For Christmas, my grandma got me and Josh. One was Star Tropics, which is a really fucking sick game. And I forget what the other one was, but it was so badass. They were just little RPGs, but man, RPGs back then
RPGs were really sick.
dude.
Especially back in the turn-based RPGs back in the day were like almost as cool games. Because like the replay, like the game wouldn't just be hard as balls and you wouldn't be able to beat it. Like you'd just be able to grind it out.
Definitely.
Like just fight little monsters until you got strong
enough to do the dungeon
to go,
or whatever.
and you just there's just a lot of value.
There were, dude.
In an RPG.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Like Final Fantasies, like 7.
I didn't play. So good. I never played anything under 7 until like a couple of years ago, dude. Those games are hard. Final Fantasy 1 and 2, bro.
I always like Final Fantasy 5.
I'm gonna check that one out.
Or is it 6? The one with the mechs. I got to the pirate boss on 5 or 3. There's like 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 are the same game. I don't know specials. But like there's like one where it's like all fantasy and there's like a pirate ship like and it's all crazy. That one's actually sick, but that game's hard as balls.
Fuck yeah, dude.
The number 6 is actually kind of easy, and I never beat that game either. But I played it a lot, and it was good. It's a good game. And then 7 is one of the first ones.
That's the one that changed my
played all the way through.
Whole perspective on like.
Dude,
video
watching
games
that shit was just
we
insane,
watched our friend's dad play it. We weren't even like, we couldn't even grasp what the game was.
Yeah.
We just knew how sick it was from watching him play. And we were like, oh, we like grew up a little bit to play it. You know what I mean?
Dude,
like it was like, oh,
it took Riley like a year to beat that game.
That's
and
insane.
We played it every day.
It was such a fun fucking game.
And I remember when and then it's like I don't even know how we beat it. Like to think about it, he was like, I mean, it was like 1997 maybe. So he was like 11. He was like 11 years old.
How did you guys get it?
For Christmas.
That's so legendary.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be, bro.
It was Christmas. It was the first game we ever got.
Were you freaking the fuck out?
Yeah, it was insane. And the other game we got, like one of the very first games we ever got, it was Tenchu, dude.
What?
Tenchu is a crazy. He's just like cutting people's heads off.
That's so
like,
badass.
No, it was so fucked up because like, for whatever reason, you have to turn on like continue or like save mode or whatever. So I thought you had to beat the whole game without
just a one shot
without dying. Yeah. And I get to the boss, I get to the fight in the caves. It's like the 5th level, bro, without dying.
That's incredible.
I get all the way to like the 5th boss and you fight this like savage like woodsman guy and he just beat the fuck out of you. And I would try to block. Dude, if you think fucking Dark Souls is fucking hard, dude, try to get that far in Tenchu. It took me 5 years to like get that far, and I would play like every day. Come on. The guy's like trying to rape that girl in the first fucking episode, bro. It's so crazy. And then I was over at Vincent's house, and I was like, "Fuck, man!" I was like, "I love this game," and I was just doing the trial because I would like try to get A++ on like the ninja trial thing. And I was just like, "Bro, I've never beaten this game." He's like, "You've never beaten it?" I was like, "No, bro, it's so hard. You like can't save." He's like, "What do you mean you?" I was like, "Bro, like you can't save," and he's like, "I can save on mine." I was like, "What?" And I was like, "I can't save on mine." And he's like, and I'm like, "Let me go." I went into settings, bro, and it was like a toggle switch. It's like be able to save like on or off. And I was like, fuck me. I was like, probably been playing this shit.
That's so bad.
so fucked up, dude. So I went home.
Oh shit.
I went home and I fucking flipped that bitch on. And I made some room on the memory card and I just beat the shit out of that game.
That's so
like,
badass,
God
bro.
damn it. I was like, this game's so stupid. And then like a year later, Tenchu 2 came out.
Was it as good?
It was alright.
Okay.
For my birthday, I was like, Mom, like, I want only one thing. I was like, give me, dude, games are expensive.
They
$60.
were.
That was like, she's like, you're not having a birthday party.
No.
Like, all you're getting is
no
fucking
cake, no nothing, just this game, and that's it.
And then I was like, all right, cool, like, check it out. I just like, she's like, what are you playing? I was like, I'm playing my new game. She's like, show me some. I just like threw it in and just started a dog and it died. She's just like, she's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I was like, check this out. I'd like buy some little like shurikens and like put them on the ground. Someone would be like, ah, and I like jump down, like cut their head off. And she's just like, what the fuck? I'm just like, this shit's badass, right? She's like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
One time I went into GameStop, or it was actually Funko Land. I think it was called Funko Land, right? Before it was
so.
GameStop. And I was like, yo, let me get Grand Theft Auto 2. And the guy's just like, you know, you gotta be like 20 to play this game, right? I think I've told this story already. Maybe I have. Who cares? I'm gonna tell him.
Tell it again.
So I like went out to the car, or I went over to like Major Market, or what's it called? World Market.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey mom, this game I want to buy is like MA, so like you need to buy it for me. She's like, okay, hold on. And like I went back over there and the guy was just like, he's like, I was like, can I get Grand Theft Auto 2 please? And he's just like, is that your mom? I'm like, yeah. And he's just like, miss, this game has brutal murders and scenes of like rape and prostitution in it. And she's just like, sell my kid that game, you fucking fag. I was just like, holy shit.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah.
She's just like, you don't think he's killed before? I was like,
look at him, he just like throwing Mitsubishi spikes on the ground.
Come on. He's like, the girl's like, the animation did you so good, dude.
Oh, dude. Shout out to Christmas. Shout out
My mom would be like, what are you guys watching? We're like, Ninja Scroll. She's like, I was like, sit and watch for a minute. He's just like, don't think I mind raping a dead girl. He's just like, damn, this movie's hard, dude. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
The fucking rape scene with the dude, that shit's fucking gnarly, dude.
She's like, this is better than that Ninja Resurrection bullshit. Just like, what? I was just like, you're so cool, dude. You're go fuck. She's like, does this mean I don't have to watch you kids?
You're like, what? Yeah, you're like not paying attention to her at all. She's like, good.
Just driving drunk.
Oh shit, dude.
Fuck. Good times, man.
Yeah, good fucking times, Rico.
That shit was epic, dude.
Childhood, dude.
Mid-80s.
Mid-90s, dude. Mid-80s, bro.
Mid-90s, bro.
Oh, fucking gosh, dude. Well, we better wrap this shit up so we can get on the classic and fucking start doing work, bro.
I gotta go. I gotta free some slaves on fucking. I'm doing this. I was like, I made my character. I boosted them, and then you start off like at the gate, and like, I was like, I'm not gonna get questy because I don't ever play with like add-ons because I'm just like a dumbass pretty much. And Tim's like, bro, like we're all leveling like super fast. Like you have to get questy. Like get it now. I was like, all right, fine. I was like, but I'm not gonna have it on my other character because I wanted to like play with Oscar and like. Dude, it's so fun just trying to read the fucking quest and figure out what you're supposed to do. And it's the most vague shit.
It is, dude.
It's like, what?
It's like there's a thing to kill over there by the red ground. You like look down and everything's red. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, dude, it's so fucking hard.
No, it is.
It's like there's a shipwreck off the coast. And it's like
just all
there's like
coast.
800 shipwrecks. You're going through like every one, like getting killed by a murloc and like going as a ghost and like looking through the ship to find the chest.
Is this the one? Yeah, you're like,
oh, it's so fucking brutal, dude. Me and Oscar are just like, what are we doing, man?
Shout out to that game, dude.
I think twice I had to go on Wildhead and just be like,
oh yeah,
what the fuck is this quest? And
there's
it's just
one in Hellfire where you had to find this body and bring the ghost wolf like all the way.
It's impossible.
It's so hard, bro. I literally like had to look it up. I was like, "There's no way I can do this shit, dude."
So I'm sitting there and like I see like a exclamation point like to my right, and he's like, "Just go through the portal." And I like look over there, and I was like, "I gotta check this out, dude." I like went over there. It's just this like orc guy, and he's like, "Let me tell you my story." And he's like telling this crazy. I'm just reading it all out on the phone to Tim. He's like, "Stop it!" He's like, "Get questing now." I was just like making him so mad. I was like, I think I'm gonna do this quest, dude. He's like, "There's no quest back there for you to do." He's like, "Just go to the go to the new world or whatever." I was like, "No." I was like, "I gotta free the slaves, dude." He's like, "Stop wasting your time on this stupid shit." I was just like, "They need my help." He's like,
"You're like role playing for real."
He's like, "You downloaded Questy." He's like, "You're one of us now." I was just like, I'm toggling it off. He's like, "No." It was so funny, bro. I was like,
dude, I've had more fun playing Burning Crusade these last 3 days than I've like played my whole career playing World of Warcraft. Like, it's so much fun for some reason. We're all just like, we keep making this joke like we're waiting for Jeremy. Our chat group is called Waiting for Jeremy. Like it's the funniest shit. We're just like, we've been freaking out, dude. We've been playing with guys that are like speaking in third person and shit. Like it's just so much fun, dude. Like, and I kept making this argument, and I'm gonna fucking eat my words and take it back, but like that game sometimes creates people to play by themselves. But I don't know what it is about these old expansions, dude. Like when Vanilla came out, that was the first time. Remember, we were all on. Like,
you need help.
It's so cool.
You can't do it by yourself.
The cool thing is, I think that Keith and Jeremy are like 67 already. I'm still 61. They're coming back and doing Hellfire with me and shit.
Good.
Like, I'm like, this is so cool, bro. Like, this is what the game needs to be.
They're gonna like help me power level Draenei. I'm gonna like make a Draenei go to Westfall and be like, "Carry me."
They'll do it too. That's the cool part about it, bro.
Carry me. Remember that fucking hardcore song, right? It's like, carry me.
That's the best shit.
Yeah. Dude, we need to stop this shit already. I'm like, oh, dude, okay, hold on. So, J-Mo brought these like fucking powdered like energy drink things to the graduation party.
Yeah.
And he shows up and he's like looking around. I'm like, what's this fucking guy doing? He just like pulls out this like contraband. He's like, here's the real shit, dog. I was like, he's like, you're never gonna drink an energy drink again. I was like, what? He's like, this is like a Alex Jones was. He's like, it's like a better than a fucking gamer fuel. I was like, what? He's like, it's all natural. It looks like mud and water. He's like, you put one scoop. He's like, it'll fucking kill you, bro. He's like, I've taken one like 2 weeks ago. He's like, I'm still high for it. He's like, I'll fucking kill you right now. I was like, oh shit. And he just left him there. And he's like, the blue one was the best. And then that night I got the lychee one. I thought it was okay. But I've been just drinking these fucking things, and like I'm having like fucking like heart palpitations and shit. I'm just like, oh. It's like so bad, dude. It's like, and then I went and like read the side of the bottle. It's like whatever you do is like don't take more than 2 scoops in a 24-hour period. It's like don't drink with any other like caffeine products. I was like had coffee and a Rockstar. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, it was like gonna kill me. It was so funny, but actually it was pretty good. It's called Good Luck, Have Fun, and it's like it's like take one before you work out or game to like enhance like cognitive function. I'm pretty sure it's bullshit.
I'm like throwing them in.
It tastes pretty good, and it's like 7 million
Take one
milliliters.
before you like work out or game.
Yeah,
It's
before
like,
you
that's
work
like
out
two
or
opposites.
game. And it's like a powder. And you put it and it just makes your fucking water look like toilet diarrhea water. And it tastes good as shit. And it
That's
gets
the
you
dangerous part about
fucking
those, dude.
fucked up, dude. It gets you like
Just jacked.
like heart arrhythmia, like
like an EDM heartbeat, dude. Just
You're like,
it's like I got fucking boys noise in my chest right now.
no, bro, like you can. It's intense. They're pretty good.
I might have to check it out.
And I'm just like, I'm like hoarding them now. I'm like selling bottles at work. I'm like, this is the good shit, dude. Like $10 a bottle. I'm like,
Good Luck, Have Fun, dude. They're like, oh shit. I'll check some out, dude.
it's good. I'll bring some over or something.
Hell yeah,
I don't
dude.
know. I haven't hit him up about it. I'm just like, I hope he
drink all your
thinks I
shit,
just like lost it or something. He's
Yeah,
like, "What, let's go." I'm just like,
What? Yeah, just I don't know.
no, I don't think he watches this stuff. Like,
So there's
yeah,
no
getting
money.
it back.
Yeah.
Dude. No, that shit's funny. Bro.
Okay, bro. Well, let's fucking drink some Good Luck, Have Fun, and have fun on fucking Loud.
I'm down, dude. I'm all about it.
Good shit, Rico.
All right. This shit's fun, dude.